Hello, I'm Chris Solo, and welcome to the Firbolg 42, where we build community through friendship, gaming, and chaos. You're watching Episode 1 of Campaign 2 of The Realms of Ukodor. You can catch us live every Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. Pacific here at twitch.tv/Firbolg42. But before we get started into tonight's opening episode, we're going to get into our announcements real quick. We'll do some player introductions. We'll jump into the trailer, and then we will get started. So, without further ado, anything that you see that is 3D printed is brought to you by Griffin Co. So, big shout out to our friends over there. We are Vorpal powered. Our video and audio displays, player indicators, digital dice, zoom features on the battle map are all brought to you by Vorpal Board. And you can get all your tabletop needs at Tabletop Game and Hobby. So, we have a lot of things going on here in the network. We have a lot of new shows. This is the first episode of Realms. We have The Legends of Shao Gol. Damn it, I say it wrong every time. It starts in October. We have Vault 42 starting in November. So we have a lot of really exciting shows. We're expanding so much. And your support as a community has been so phenomenal. With support via gifts. Subscription gifts and bits and stuff through Twitch and on our Patreon. And speaking of our Patreon, we're going to continue to push the Patreon subscription tiers and perks and things that you get. But we do absolutely 100% need your help to continue to provide all the content and the artwork and all the different shows and programming every day. So the subscription tiers on Patreon or on Twitch, you can give any of these players one inspiration die or one d6 or one luck point or one inspiration die for the tier 1. Tier 2 is 3. Tier 3 is 5 luck points or 5 inspiration die. That is the same on Patreon or Twitch. And you can give those to any of the players at any point, any show during any of our programming. Those do not stack. They are use or lose during each show. I'm shaking, guys. I'm shaking. This is ridiculous. But even more so on Patreon. So October 15th through the 18th of October is Ukodor Con 2020. We have a wide range of really awesome events with Villains of Ukodor and Heroes of Ukodor, which is the debut of our superhero system within the 4th Age of Ukodor. We have 2 Fabled Femme games because we have so many amazing women in our network now that we have to expand to 2 different games. We have the finale for Mythical Melee and just a lot of other really cool events and panels. And for the first time, we are doing community games. These will not be streamed, but a lot of our DMs in the community will be DMing one-shots for you in the community. How do you get a ticket to partake in those events? All you have to do is be a Patreon subscriber. If you're a Tier 3 subscriber, you get first dib at whichever event you want. Tier 2, second dib. And Tier 1, you get what is left. Those are for the community games, and it supports everything that we are doing. We have a new series of goals and incentives as well. Once we hit certain goals, you'll get like homebrew content from myself and possibly some of the other DMs here, like the Orakayath or the Or2. I will share those PDFs with you all so you can use them in your home games. We'll do monthly giveaways. And also, we are starting to expand our podcast network. So instead of having all 7 of our shows and all of our talk shows and one-shots and conventions and such in one podcast channel, we are starting to broaden that out to multiple channels. However, multiple channels means that that's more that we have to put into the network. And the only way for us to do that is through your support, through Twitch subscriptions, Twitch bits, or Patreon subs as well. So again, from the bottom of my heart, I do appreciate and love every one of you for all the support you've done. Continue to spread the word, and we're going to continue to grow, and we will continue to make more amazing content for you all to enjoy. That's all I have, I believe, for announcements. Oh, I'm going to pick a winner for the giveaway from the Rollout Talk Show, and while I'm doing that, let's do with player character introductions. Naphako.
Hi, so I will be playing Naphako, the Lifeforged Paladin, and if you're scratching your head at what a Lifeforged is, the short story is that it's like an organic warforged. A creature made up of different organic components, of various sorts that has the spark of life put in them. She is a mystery even to herself. And I will be playing Redemption Paladin. I'm Lizzie. You can find me on social media at TheLizzieLD on Twitter and Instagram. And that's Lizzie with a Y. All right.
Eclipse.
Oh, that's me. Hello.
Yeah, put it down. It's your turn.
That's me. Okay. Pressure on the spot. Hello, everyone. This one responds to Eclipse of the Moon, though some prefer to shorten that to Eclipse. Eclipse is a Tabaxi Rogue who prefers the solace of the shadows as he's more comfortable avoiding those in pursuit.
Wow.
Eclipse has matted black fur that is often tinged with bits of lighter colors, such as browns or gold. Eclipse has bright yellow eyes covered in brown armor and tends to be a bit more reserved around those that they have not had a chance to trust.
My turn now? Hey y'all, I will be playing Keywynn, the Firbolg Light Cleric. She's from a very small town in a swamp, and she is venturing out for the first time to find her brother. My name is Diane, and you can find me at the Pretty DM on Instagram and Twitter, and I'm super excited.
Kerrick.
Don't get too worked up, kid. I'm Kerrick, Dragonborn Fighter. Doesn't really know his parents. He's a Dragonborn that is sort of purple with like black spots. We don't know who his parents are. He grew up sort of rough and tumble in Agash, as well as the Orgle Bay area. Worked with moving up the ranks through the pirates and the gangs, helping to enforce. Only to realize that after a couple of friends and a couple other people that he seemed to like got locked up for BS reasons, he said no more. And now he's on the run. And we shall see what happens with our friend Kerrick. And yeah.
Nice. My name is April Hill. You can find me on Instagram at _critator. Like crit ator, like creator. And crit. I will be playing.
I always thought it was crit tater.
Like
tater tot.
That works too.
Oh yeah, it's fine. Okay, I'm gonna be playing Kyrealle. She is an air Genasi graviturgy wizard. She looks a little bit something like this. She has crystalline type hair, crystal eyebrows, light blue skin with purple or lavender markings, and her clothes are usually at the bottom stained a little bit from being in salt water, from looking for components in salt water and fresh water, just a little bit of bleached at the bottom. She has
the most important thing about that artwork, though.
Yeah, I know. So if you can't see the artwork, then that's kind of what she looks like. She grew up. She was raised by a coven of hags. Very isolated. She's never had any friends other than one girl and her familiar Honkers. She's been separated from her friend. She finally got to meet back up with her friend again, but she's been separated from her, so she's trying to find out if she's still out there somewhere.
And one quick thing that I'm going to interject real quick, because I got so excited during my introduction that I didn't give any of my tags. You can find me at Discount Bard on all the social medias and on Twitch.
Thank you. So, without further ado, let's get ready for the first episode of The Realms of Ukodor.
The Realms of Ukodor.
The Realms of Ukodor.
Muster your courage, it must not abate. Allies are more than well, evil retreats. With fate in your hand, now the story's complete. Ukodor, world full of mystery to explore. Monsters and danger around every turn, and soon enough you will learn. The choice is yours.
welcome back. So, as we begin the new journey, the realms of Ukodor, beyond fate, we follow our group of adventurers, whom started off in their own sections of the world. Kyrealle coming from a distant island far to the southeast. Keywynn coming from the jungles of the Troll Swamp. Kerrick, a city far in the north. Eclipse, as well from the north. Naphako, from the city of Ugord. You all have traveled in many different directions, along separate paths. Kyrealle, you are the first to venture west, across the Black Bay, eventually finding your way to the city of Ute, finding your own means to travel north in search for your friend Samanji's father, whom you were supposed to meet near the monastery at Silver Lake. You've arrived on this morning. Bid your escorts goodbye. Begin to walk towards the lake. The village is a little bit more east of the location where you are. You see a nice long dock off into the actual lake. And there are several small homes all throughout the beach of this water. What would you like to do?
So after leaving my escorts behind, are there many people out in the streets? What time of day?
The village is on the other side, so you're not quite there, but there are small houses on the beach. There are no real streets, or there's some dirt paths. The people that you see are, you see some grung, you see a few goblins walking around, and some kobolds just fishing and, doing their normal things.
Okay. I'll definitely go up to, if I see a goblin that looks kind of nice, I'd go up to them and, excuse me. Hi, I'm new here. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Sure, that's fine.
Oh, I'm looking for someone. I'm not from here. I'm looking for, Tutan? Does he have any family? I'm supposed to meet him here, but I don't know anybody.
He's a Firbolg, yes?
Yes.
I haven't seen him in many months, no. We
Oh,
used to trade here every once in a while, but I have not seen him in a very long time.
Maybe Samanji. She too is. It's his niece, another Firbolg. She's quite tall, a strawberry blonde hair, light pink skin. Have you seen her?
No, I'm sorry, child. We haven't seen many new folk around here in some time.
Oh. Do they have any family or anybody? No.
I don't believe so. I mean, last time Tutan was here, he just came in to trade some goods. Wasn't here but a few days and then left.
Oh. Okay. Do you know who he was trading with?
I mean, you could check inside the village.
Okay.
I mean, it's still very early. I don't believe anyone's awake yet.
Okay.
You can check. There's a leather shop or a general store that you could go to. You could ask there.
Okay. Thank you so very much. I really appreciate you being so nice and answering my questions.
Well, you are most welcome. But yes, it's still very early.
Okay.
Would you like a fish? And then she kind of takes this fish that she's holding and she just slams it on the ground really aggressively, and the fish just stops moving.
Oh, thank you so much. That's so very kind of you.
You are most welcome. And she goes back and she begins to continue fishing with her family, and you see probably like a dozen. It's like literally like a family of goblins, some old, some young, little kids running around trying to put sticks and trying to catch fish and failing miserably. Some are catching the fish and then jumping around, just flopping everywhere, and it's kind of a cute thing. And the sun is barely starting to rise over the eastern woods. Is Honkers out? I can't remember.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Oh yeah.
So I think at this point, do a perception check for me. Actually, we never established this. Do I control what Honkers does, or unless you ask him to do stuff?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. And it's a her. I always have her out, so yeah. All right. My perception is okay. Ooh, nice. Perception was 16.
16. Okay. And as you kind of look around and you see all these beautiful little huts and houses, some are made out of sticks and some are of wood. And again, you're seeing dozens of different families. You know, some are kobold and grung and goblin, and you're even seeing some katoa out there, and you know, a couple turtles walking around. And it's a really beautiful, just early morning. Like all the families who like this is their trade, right? They're fishermen. They live right by the lake. And the village isn't too far away, but, you know, it's still, they're up in the morning because that's when you get the fish. And you look around and you actually don't see Honkers, and then you hear a lot of giggles coming up from behind you and a big splash. And Honkers is like splashed into the water and tries to grab a fish, and it kind of flicks around. And then it's a she, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so she ends up kind of swimming towards like the end of the dock and is just kind of playing in the water. And just... enjoying yourself.
I'm just gonna let her play and maybe just sit on the dock and watch the sunrise and just enjoy this piece for a moment.
It's a beautiful sight, especially from the dock, because the lake itself is very big, right? It's a very, very big lake. And if you look like, you know, like east past the lake, there's a lot of forests and trees and things. And then eventually there are the Vaughn Mountains, but it's way off in the distance. But the sun, you know, it doesn't come out as early as you would imagine because of the mountain range, but you know, it does come out about 7:30 or so. It does start to peak. It's a very beautiful sight because it's a little higher in the sky, peaks right through the ridges and gets into the mountains, into the forest, and then it kind of reflects down onto the lake, and it's a beautiful sight. And while you do that, Keywynn and Kerrick, you all are coming down about southeast down the road. You were dropped off. Not quite the same time in the morning. It's a little bit later, so maybe 30 minutes or so go by, and you do kind of say your goodbyes to...
Kyrealle.
Yeah, Kyrealle, yes. Kyrealle, the satyr, yes. It was good. I found my notebook. All things are good. But you do say your goodbyes, and you walk up to, you see a similar site. It is a small village off on the side with a lot of like structures and roads and town. Like it's a fortified town for sure. And then there is like a small like fishing village right on the outside of that with a beautiful lake. You see dozens of people all over the place just kind of fishing and just starting their day. What would you all like to do?
We're going to need to find somewhere to stay.
All right, well, lead the way.
And we need to find someone to talk to about your brother.
Yes, of course.
Of course.
What time of year is it?
It's
like, what's
fall.
the month?
It's fall.
Okay.
I don't have my calendar up because I'm a terrible DM.
That's okay. I was just curious.
Yes. It is Okuma. It is around October-ish.
Okay.
Yeah.
Best month ever. So the sun's out?
The sun is starting to rise. It's getting a little higher in the sky. And you see a lot of people are you know, fishing and starting their day and everything else. And real quick, Honkers gets luck in an inspo, and so does Naphako. and Eclipse.
Thank you.
But yeah, so it is. You know, it's early morning, and you know the day is yours.
We're finding the nearest tavern.
All right, we're gonna go and have some tavern.
Sure.
I'd like some tea, Kerrick. Do they serve that at taverns?
Tea?
Yeah.
Good
You
Lord,
know.
kid.
Like some warm water.
I'm
like
sure they
some
can
wings.
find something for you. Let's go.
All right.
So yeah, you begin to head into town. Can you both do a perception check for me, actually?
Yeah.
No.
Well, I rolled a 1.
Oh my god, the first roll of the campaign is a 1.
Hey, no, 16.
Oh,
it's
right,
a 4.
okay.
Not that bad.
It's a 4. It's a 4.
It's a 4. Okay.
It's a 4.
You are very entranced by what is going on in this.
Yeah. Well, you know, classic Keywynn.
Yeah.
So
You've never
22.
you've never been in a town this big, right?
never. Yeah. No. Well,
Wow.
this is bigger than the previous town.
Oh, that's right. No.
I can't remember the name of it now.
No, this is.
I
smaller.
can't remember. Okay, but still, she's
Stormare. Stormare was the town you
Stormare.
guys lived. Yeah.
She's still entranced by everything. So
Thank you.
Don't dawdle behind, kid. Let's go.
all right.
Patron items to you, Keywynn, as well.
Oh, thank you.
So yeah, you look around the town, and it's roughly 8 o'clock in the morning now. You would normally think that shops and things would be open, and it still seems like a very sleepy town. You do find the inn. It is the Silver Tankard. And you go in. There's a goblin male in there, kind of by himself, and he's like kind of cleaning things, and he comes to you. What do you guys want to eat and drink?
Well, good morning. Do you have any tea?
I can get you a tea. What kind of tea would you like?
Oh, I've never been asked that question before. Wow. Surprise me.
All right. And you?
Meat.
Ale, perhaps?
Of course.
All right.
You had to ask.
I always do. And he takes your order, and he walks back to like the kitchen area and starts to do its, he starts to cook and do all those things. Words are hard, guys. And while that is happening, maybe another 30 minutes or so, Kyrealle, you are still, enjoying the morning. There is an interesting turtle who is like very slowly like moving in the water, like he's like walking into the water on the backside of the dock, and he gets like waist, and he like shakes, and he comes back, and he walks up to about his waist again and shakes and comes back, and he's been doing that for about a half an hour, and it's about like 50 to 100 feet away. Tea. About 50 to 100 feet behind you.
Okay.
Luck and inspo to you, Kyrealle.
Oh, thank you.
Crazy.
It was entranced by the tea.
Apparently. Okay, so about 30 minutes or so later, Naphako and Eclipse, you have been dropped off by your friend. I have it. Zek?
Tell me it's
right?
real.
Zek?
Yeah.
Zek? Yeah.
So Zek had dropped you all off. You're in a little different You're in a little different spot in this area, but you do see a very similar thing. You are coming from more of the north side, so you see the village on your left, and you see like you see the town on your left and a fishing village on your right. Eclipse, please make a perception check. But as you are walking up, you see that the city still seems very sleepy. It's about 8:30 in the morning, and there is a lot of action and things happening over at the lake.
Perception's going to be a 15.
15. Okay. Kerrick, you get a luck and inspo. Thank you all. Naphako, what were you saying?
Oh, I was saying I want to see what this perception rule's about.
Oh. What was your perception?
15.
15. It's been a long travel south, Eclipse. You do see a lot of goblins and grung fishing, so you see a lot of fish flopping around, and you do see several birds and other creatures in the lake as well. That you realize that it's early in the morning. Your stomach is grumbling a little bit.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's been a while since the last time we ate.
Yeah, it has. Because you just kind of woke up. You were traveling through the night.
Perhaps we should stop somewhere for food.
Well, we're pretty much at the lake, so I mean, if we can stop at a tavern if you want. I just really want to get. I really want to get started. Finally here. After all of those random encounters. Yeah.
Is it what it hoped it would be?
I guess we'll find out. I'm not sure if I see any cranes yet. And she's sort of like scanning the horizon, sort of at the lake.
Sure.
Yeah.
Can you do a perception check for me too?
Yeah, let's do my first roll on Vorpal.
Eclipse, I sent you a message.
Oh
yeah!
Yeah, thank you.
Nice. What?
Blue
Very
is
nice.
the magic color.
And that's a plus 0, so a 20.
A 20. First natural 20 of the campaign to look around. I love it. So I sent you both different messages in Discord.
Okay.
I'm going to try to do that a little bit more in these episodes. Be a little bit more secretive. Whispers essentially. And actually, eventually too, if you ever have any like dreams or visions, we're going to try to do like one-on-one videos and stuff. It's other things we're trying to do just to add the immersion.
Sure.
But you all see what you see, and there are a lot of creatures throughout the area, smiling and happy and having fun. And you see kids with like baskets of fish, and running up to the house, and you see like an old like grumpy goblin mom just smashing the fish and like throwing into another basket, just going through the morning chores. What would you all like to do?
Is what I see close by?
Yeah, it's probably about 100 feet from where you are.
No. I know what's going on here.
You're enjoying the sunrise.
Sneaky.
You're enjoying the
I
sunrise.
am. It's beautiful.
Oh dear.
Beautiful.
Are there people close by?
There is a from the back is a very beautiful humanoid figure. You can't see her face. She has long white and pink hair, I believe.
It's crystalline, like prismatic.
Yes. Oh, it's prismatic. Ooh.
Yeah.
And purple robe is just sitting there enjoying the sunrise. And you also see a turtle who just keeps going to his waist and darting out of the.
Weird.
I think the water's too cold for him, I think.
So Naphako spots a majestic white bird in the water, and she sort of like looks at her shield and then like looks at the bird and then goes like this, and she's like, then looks at the bird, and Eclipse. I think that's it. I think that's the crane I've been looking for.
Oh my
God.
So the roll that Eclipse just made was whether or not he was able to resist the pangs of hunger.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see how much he was paying attention to Naphako. Okay, so he heard what Naphako said, and in spite of his hunger pangs, resists the urge to pounce.
Oh my God.
For now. Don't
I saw that bird in a
crane.
dream. What? No, I saw that bird in a dream. I did. It has to be.
And Eclipse will whisper under his breath, Naphako, I don't know if this is a passive insight thing or if you have to actually roll for it, but he basically just grumbles about, that bird looked delicious.
Do Do I like
Okay, we
notice
should
any of this? I know you said they're like kind of far back. Do I like notice this cat person, this cat man? Eyeing
Which, by the way, the instant Eclipse got off the cart, he would have pulled his hood over his head.
Yeah, I mean, you're kind of paying attention. They are behind you, so it depends on how much you're looking, over your shoulder, or if you even have the knack to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they haven't approached the dock yet. They're kind of just standing on the beach at this point.
Okay. So sneaky.
So very sneaky.
I'm gonna take out a few little crumbs of bread from my pouch and start like throwing them into the water.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna pull out one of my bubble wands, since there's kids playing about and whatnot. And I'm gonna start blowing bubbles just kind of over the water and just watching the light reflecting off of the bubbles from the sunrise coming in, and just enjoying the peace and the stillness of this beautiful moment.
From under his hood, Eclipse's ears perk up, and he's sort of entranced by these bubbles that are suddenly appearing in the air.
Yeah. So what do you want to do?
Okay.
Eclipse's stomach is going to grumble once more, and he's going to once again turn to Naphako. Perhaps we should find some food and maybe look into selling some of these wares we've acquired in our journey.
I suppose that is wise. All right, let's go. But she keeps like looking over at the goose.
Eclipse also keeps on looking over at the goose, but for different reasons.
Real quick, Kyrealle, do another perception check. So about that time, as you do start to walk away, you do hear like the splash of this white bird splashing around, and like you hear the noise, like it's calling out to you almost. Nothing.
Oh yeah, 10.
10. Yeah, I mean, you're looking around. You do keep looking back at the weird turtle that keeps going back and forth. And as you do that last time over through your peripheral, you do see two new figures that are not like the rest. One is... Are you donned in your armor at the moment, Naphako?
It's a good question. I probably was, given all of the things that happened on the road. Yeah. I might not have my helmet on.
Okay. So you do see, a tallish figure wearing armor with a big shield, helmet off, feathered hair kind of flowing in the wind, and another figure that looks like a tabaxi. I don't know if you've seen a tabaxi before or not. Is a dark cat-like fur, hood is up, and they are standing. They're getting like ready to like walk away, but they do look different than. And you do recall that the one goblin woman just told you that they don't get visitors very often. And you see two new people that you haven't seen before.
I'm going to get up and I'm going to kind of like trail, just see where they're going, just because maybe they've been where I've been, and maybe they've maybe seen Titan or Samanji on the road.
And just to give you know something. Just to give you like perspective about how far away they are from you.
Okay.
Oh, look at that.
That's about where they are, and they're getting ready to turn around and walk away. And that is your turtle.
God, that water is beautiful.
Keep going in and out. But you just want to trail them and see where they're going?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll... Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Easy enough. Are you trying to be stealthily with it?
I mean, not really.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not going to be, like, obviously following them. I'm just kind of going in the direction that they're going because it's a town.
Sure. Okay. Eclipse and Naphako, you do turn around and you do begin to walk towards where the city is. What would you like to do?
I suppose look around for some place that looks like it would serve food.
Sure.
And
you both
they have any?
Do a perception check for me.
Firbolg was so nice to me. say here. Let's see. That's dangerously close to a 1.
Uh-oh.
Oh, double 1.
Dangerous.
Dangerous. So what were your checks?
11.
11.
23.
23. So you take some time looking around. The town is awkwardly quiet, but you do eventually find a tavern. The tavern is the Silver Tankard. You walk in, and there are 3 people in the building completely. There are 2 figures sitting off on the corner and a table by themselves. One is drinking tea in a big white cup, and one is drinking ale out of a skull. No, you do see a Firbolg and a Dragonborn in the corner, just kind of minding their own business, eating their breakfast, and you do see a goblin behind the bar.
Wary of the other folks that are in the tavern, Eclipse will indicate to Naphako to maybe grab a table off in the corner or something away from the other people.
Okay.
Okay, she goes to sit down.
Love it. Okay, so you sit down. The goblin walks up. He kind of looks over at Keywynn. His eyes squint a little bit. Good morning. What can I get you to eat?
I'm sorry, who's he looking at?
He looked at Keywynn, and because he just asked her what she wanted, and she said good morning to him. So he's trying to improve his people skills.
Customer service.
So he looked at the other table with the only other 2 people in the room, and then looked back at you.
I demand better customer service.
Good morning. We would like food.
Well, we have lots of food. Would you like me to surprise you?
I like surprises.
What is with this day today? And you?
What is served in the way of meat?
I can bring you what he's having. And he turns and he walks back towards the kitchen to gather the food.
When they say what he's having, were they indicating to who that was?
Yeah, over to Kerrick. Like he's chowing on some really, really nice, probably deer meat. And it's a nice spread.
From this table, does Eclipse get a good look at this figure?
You do a perception check for me. Oh. Yep. Real quick, sub luck and inspo to Kyrealle.
Oh, thank you.
I have a question, DM.
Yes.
One, shit. Okay, so my question is, do I have any connections here in town?
Not this town, no. This is a really small, like, monastery, not cultish, that's not the right word, but it's a very small town.
Okay.
Yeah. You would have never have been ever gone to this place before. You've never been seen at a place like this. No, it's it's definitely like when you
normally
walk in,
I'd never be seen at a place like this.
well, like even the tavern, right? So like normally taverns are like the tables are a little chewed up from people like slamming shit on the tables or whatever. Like everything in this place is actually clean and neat. Like it's not like there's never been a rowdiness in this place ever. That's the kind of
This place has never seen a bar fight.
This is real nice.
I guess so.
Some time does pass. Kyrealle, how far were you gonna go? So they did walk into the tavern.
Oh, I'm good. I'm going.
Okay. So
I'm
about
going
the
in.
time you're going
You
into
and
the
the
tavern.
Honkers. Yeah, with Honkers too.
Okay.
If that's okay with the owner.
I
guess I'll find out.
I'm doing deck save. Okay. So about the time that he comes back with Eclipse, your meat and food, and Naphako, your stuff, he walks up to your table, and he's kind of like He's doing the barmaid kind of thing where he's got like 2 trays and 2 things of drinks, and he's a goblin. He doesn't have as much real estate here to hold a bunch of stuff, right? So he's like, all right, and then in through the door you hear, and what's going on today? And he goes and he sets his food down.
Does he actually slip, or does he just lose his balance for a second?
No, he saved his save, so he's good.
Okay, all right.
He made his save. Wow, guys, like, all right. But so, Naphako and Eclipse, you're on one side of the bar. Keywynn and Kerrick, you're actually on the other side of the bar, and Kyrealle, you just walked in. Here's the ongoing joke. I never like my campaign starting in a tavern, and my players were just drawn to it, and I love it. I love it. You didn't start in a tavern, but we damn well met in a tavern.
We wound up there.
There's no way I'm playing without a tavern.
To my previous question, did I recognize the figure at the bar?
What was your... Did you roll a check for me?
I did, and I re-rolled it using a luck point because I rolled a natural 1. So my second roll was a 12.
12. Yes. I would say pretty sure.
Okay. Eclipse blinks for a second and then says nothing.
Okay.
Oh, that's no fun.
Luck and inspo to Keywynn, by the way.
Thank you. Kerrick, there's a goose. There's a goose. Look.
Yeah.
And she's gonna point right at the goose, like so excited.
This guy marches his dinner right in the door.
I'll yell kind of like, is this it's not a very big place, is it?
I mean, it's a pretty good sized tavern. It's about 25 feet wide, and the main space is probably about 25 by 30. And there's like a big behind the bar area, and there's like another door in the back. I mean, it's a decent sized space.
Okay. Hi. I'm so sorry. Is it okay if I bring her in with me?
It's fine. I guess.
Oh, okay. Thanks. I just wanted to make sure. Didn't know if there were any goose allergies or anything. Can I just sit anywhere?
Yes. Make yourself at home.
Okay.
Go
sit.
Can you make sure it doesn't do that anymore? Thanks.
Shh.
He's like, and he goes and continues to do what he's doing.
Upon seeing this new figure and the goose walk in, Eclipse's eyes are fixated on the goose, ears perked up, and tail starts doing, that casual wag.
It's coming.
And Naphako's like, Eclipse, I've never heard about cranes making such abrasive noises before. This is very interesting new information.
Cranes are a little different. Taste different too.
What? Are you sure? So sure it's a crane.
Oh gosh.
Could find out. Could do a taste test.
I'm going to pull out a chair for Honkers to sit on, and then I'll pull out the fish. I'll pull out the fish and just kind of like look at it and see if I can tear off little bits and try to feed it to her.
Sure.
And yeah.
Kerrick empties his glass and heads to the bar to see the goblin again.
Okay.
Is he there, I assume?
Yeah, he's there.
Okay. So he walks up. Listen, friend. Do you know the darker side of this town?
I don't know what you mean.
Well, judging by this tavern, you don't have one.
Keywynn's gonna come up to the bar too, right next to Kerrick.
Oh, God. All right. Well, we have a missing friend, and we're trying to find him. Who would I talk to?
Who are you looking for?
My brother. He looks a lot like me, but he's got and she's thinking, about what she was told in the last town, so she just awkwardly thinks about how she could explain. She's like, shorter hair, but more on his face.
Maybe he looks a little like her.
Yeah, but a guy, you know, he's a yeah.
We haven't had anybody new in this town in a while until apparently all of you showed up. Things have been very quiet.
Oh, we're all new? She like looks around at everyone. She's gonna wave at the goose.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
It's face palming all day for Kerrick. Just take another ale, please.
Sure. Oh, by the way, it's 10 silver for everything you've gotten so far.
I flop a gold.
Oh.
Okay.
It might be my only gold. But I have to make it.
I am not going to be as liberal with gold giving, by the way.
No.
Just for a record.
Oh, man.
Kerrick, I don't think we divvied up the gold that we found in our...
You found gold, you said. Yes.
What? No.
That was not in character. Not in character.
Nope.
I got the gold.
You're standing right there. You never said you walked away from the bar table. He goes and gets your ale.
Okay. Great.
His head turned back the whole time.
Yeah.
Keywynn's about to start flinging gold around. She doesn't care.
All right.
He puts his hand on her hand to stop her from pulling any gold out or anything like that. Just leave it be.
All right.
We'll talk about it later.
And it was 5 silver to you two, by the way. Naphako and Eclipse.
I'm pretty sure I've let Eclipse keep all money.
Yes. Whether or not that was intentional has yet to be determined, but yes, I believe I've been holding on to all of it.
Amazing. But he does walk over to you, Kyrealle.
Was that 5 each, or?
No, just 5 total. Good morning. What can I get you for breakfast?
In Goblin. Thank you again for letting me bring her in here.
Oh, thank God. I fucking hate orc. I hate orcs so much. I just... Oh, by the way, just for everybody who's watching, sorry to jump out of this, there is no common English. English doesn't exist in this area. The common language is orc. Humans, elves, dwarves, gnomes, halflings do not live in this area at all. They're not on this continent. Well, they're on the... It doesn't matter. They're not in this region at all. Just for point of order. I'm so tired of people talking orc all the time. And all you guys are like, and he's just kind of just jabbling around. Unless you know Goblin, they're just... The two of them are just like, He just like kind of relaxes. He kind of leans into the chair. So, why are you in this shitty town?
I'm actually looking for someone. I'm supposed to meet my friend here, Samanji. She's a Firbolg, tall. Yeah, and her uncle.
He's just looking back.
Keywynn's just looking at the goose.
I'm gonna kind of stroke Honkers, eyeing them as I'm talking. He does some trade here.
You said Tutan?
Yes.
Yeah.
Has he been here?
I might have. He sells leather goods, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, I bought some things from him before. It was like 6 months ago, maybe though.
Oh.
It's weird. You lost a Firbolg. She lost a Firbolg. What the hell's going on with the Firbolgs?
You said they're looking?
Yeah, that Firbolg lady is looking for a Firbolg.
And then I'm really going to take a look at Keywynn, and I'm going to look closer at her.
She just stares right at you.
Because she was looking at the goose, so she's like...
To me, I'm just gonna, my eyes are gonna kind of like start welling up, like with tears a little bit. And then I'm just gonna kind of look away from her. Did they happen to say what his name was that they're looking for?
Did you tell me his name? I don't think you said his name. She didn't say his name. She said it kind of looks like her, but taller, shorter hair, or something like that. I wasn't really listening. In real life and in the game, I'm sorry.
What an admission.
It's the orc language. That's what you're like.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes. Well, thank you.
Hairball?
If do you have a way to maybe cook some of this fish? One of the fishermongers out there, they were kind enough to give this to me.
Yes. My cousins do that. It's disgusting. Yeah, I'll cook it for you, I guess. And he kind of walks away.
Thank you.
And he goes and starts to cook fish.
Keywynn's gonna walk up to Kyrealle.
Okay.
Well, can I pet your goose?
Yeah.
She's gonna pet her. Are you all right? You teared up a little bit. I didn't know what you were saying because I don't speak that language, but you seem very, very upset.
I'm sorry. You look very much like my dear friend. He said that you were looking for someone, another Firbolg, maybe.
Oh, yeah. My brother went missing a little bit ago, maybe a few weeks. He went out into the swamp near my home and never came back. So here I am, out in this world.
The swamp.
Yeah.
Okay.
So your friend is missing.
Yeah.
And she's a Firbolg? That's very disturbing.
Well, I mean, her and her uncle, I was supposed to meet them here. I suppose there's not much hoping that she'll be here, but he might be here.
You know what? I bet there's just a place that really like Firbolgs, and they're all there waiting for us to find them. That's what I think.
Oh, well, they did say they would be here. We were supposed to meet here, but, so you're not from here?
Oh, no, I don't. Well, I guess that's north of here. The swamp. My town's called Risa. And she points to Kerrick, like, this is my new best friend, Kerrick here. and he's gonna show this, like, little bracelet that she has that has a wolf fang or claw, I can't remember. When she's like, and we got these little bracelets because there were these real mean wolves that attacked us in the middle of the night. It would, well, yeah, but we're okay now. Yep.
You did those session zeros so long ago, like I can't remember half of it either.
Yeah.
I remember one thing about it, but I won't. Never mind. I digress.
Naphako and Eclipse, you do hear this conversation because Keywynn, I don't know if she can be quiet. No, so I think
I don't think so.
Eclipse.
Oh, I've never seen anybody like him before.
Oh, I know. His scales are like purple. It's very nice. He's a good fighter too. We set a river on fire. You'd never believe the things we've seen. Yeah. Not on purpose. Not on purpose.
Eclipse, are you hearing this?
Oh my god. You know, the best part about all of this is that you haven't seen each other's session zero, so like this is amazing.
No idea what you're talking about.
Yep.
Kerrick, come meet this. Well, I'm sorry, I didn't ask your name.
Oh, my name's Kyrealle.
Well, my name is Keywynn. This is my best friend, Kerrick. And we're looking for my brother.
Oh, nice to meet you both.
And what
nice to meet you too.
What is your feathered friend called?
Oh, this is Honkers. She's well, I guess now she's my only friend.
Oh, well, I'll be your friend. I never had this many friends that weren't my kin, so I'm just excited.
Oh, this is surprising. Since I've been to the mainland, I'm not from here. I grew up on an island. This is my first time being in the mainland, and I haven't met many friendly people. In fact, you're the friendliest person I've met since I've been here.
Well, thank you. You can't catch a lot of flies with vinegar, right? You need honey. Sweet as honey.
Yeah.
Eclipse, excuse me for a moment.
Keywynn's gonna sit down at the table with Kyrealle, not even ask. She's just excited.
Naphako decides to walk over in this moment.
Were you still petting Honkers, Keywynn?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh yeah. Like she was like really just getting into it and like rubbling her feathers and
Nestling down into it.
Or at least Naphako's gonna try. It sounds like Eclipse might want to object.
Before she does, Eclipse is going to reach a hand out and just say, heed caution. Remember before of what we spoke. Careful who you trust.
They seem really nice. And they kept calling that bird a goose, and I think they're wrong, and I need to ask them about it.
Eclipse looks like he firmly wants to object, but is not going to stop you.
Okay, great. So she walks over.
And as she does, he kind of like, pulls his hood down and just kind of keeps a low profile.
Okay. Kerrick, do a perception check for me. Eclipse, you were staying there, you were going with?
Staying there.
Okay.
Wow, great perception too. 22.
22, okay.
Papa, where's my little teeth thing?
Oh, so cute.
On a very special episode of the Realms of Ukodor.
A tiny
Is that
little
the
goblin
goose?
child walks
I think
in.
I heard them.
That was child 3 of 3.
That's a talkative goose.
Oh, man.
Eric, I'm sending you
It was a
something
22.
on Facebook.
Oh, alrighty. I'll be standing by for that.
Excuse me.
hello.
In the meantime, Kerrick is sort of sliding down a little bit, just like, I can't believe I'm in the middle of all this.
So sorry to interrupt. I just have to ask you about your bird. What
Yes?
kind of bird is it?
Oh, well, she's a goose.
Oh!
Oh,
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm very certain.
She just
I
starts,
raised her from a hatchling.
Is goose possibly another word for crane?
I don't think I've ever heard of a
I'm
crane.
fascinated by the fact that you're just like, no, this is a crane.
Kyrealle, it's relatively obvious because of the insignia on Naphako's like tabard. She has a white tabard, blue trim, and like a blue, what looks to kind of be like a crane, but it's a crane.
It could be a
of sorts.
goose.
It could be a goose. We can go the other way.
Yes.
So sorry. It's just I am going to be taking my vows. I traveled to Silver Lake because it's famous for its cranes, and I'd had this dream where I saw a crane and it looked just like this goose, which I was really thought was a crane, but
I'm sorry. Your hair. Are you?
oh,
Is
yes,
your
I've-
hair?
it's
Are
it's
those feathers?
yes it is.
I have never seen anything like this before. Your hair is beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
What
okay.
are you?
Do you see her hair?
There it is. I was waiting for that one. I am a person. I'm a knight of Naphako. That's what I am.
During that
wow.
exchange, Eclipse slightly tensed up with claws on the table when he heard "What are you?" but relaxed significantly when she said, "I am a person." Almost smiled a little bit under his hood.
And when Kyrealle says Honkers, what did you just say? I forgot because there's like 2 other conversations.
Honkers, do you see her hair? Do you see her hair?
About when you do that, Honkers actually flutters up to you, Naphako. Like, do you catch her? Do you let her?
Oh yeah.
She's pretty big.
Yeah, she's
Goose size.
I'm also pretty.
She's a big
She's not
crane. So she flutters up to you and actually like nuzzles your neck, like puts her neck around your neck, like her head goes kind of behind and kind of does this.
She starts preening you. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
This is the best.
She's never been this friendly with anyone before.
This is the best day. Oh. Hello.
Is this okay? Is she bothering you?
Oh.
Okay.
About this time, Kerrick has finished his ale, and he scoots his mug to the edge of the table, and while keeping his eyes on Eclipse, he starts to push it off and see if the noise will make Eclipse look.
Oh, this is awesome.
Oh, sorry. Crash!
Eclipse maintains his composure.
Which is also equally as revealing, where he doesn't budge a muscle. Hylak, who you've never asked his name, and he's very offended. He does jump, because he's a jumpy little goblin.
Well, Keywynn wouldn't ask anyone's name.
If you broke it, you paid a lot of money. It's fine. I don't give a shit.
It's got Kerrick thinking about Eclipse.
Is your friend okay? I think he just dropped his glass.
Oh, I don't know. Kerrick, you all right over there?
What? Oh, yeah.
Are you all right?
Everything's fine.
All right. I guess he's fine.
More ale, dude.
That's your 3rd ale, Kerrick. It's the morning time.
And?
And Hylak brings out another breakfast ale, hands you a new tankard, picks up the other one, looks at it. It's a little dented. He goes and kind of like bends it. Good. And he walks away.
Has Eclipse and Naphako's tab been taken care of already yet? Or have they still not paid yet?
Well, I told you how much it was. It's up to you if you want to pay or not.
Okay. Eclipse is going to leave the 5 silver on the table. He's going to subtly walk up to Naphako and say, "This one's going to step out for a moment. We'll meet you back here later."
What? Why are you going, Eclipse?
Still have wares to sell. Might as well take care of it.
I should probably go with you. And then she like looks down at the goose, who's like she's still
This
holding
one
it.
thinks that this is the place it should stay for now. But perhaps later we find a place for us to rest up for the night.
Do we hear them having this little conversation?
Yeah, I assume so. I'm standing right there holding Honkers.
Yeah, that's what I was like. You guys didn't go away.
No.
That's twice.
He's definitely being very like subtle about it, being very careful not to reveal his face to anyone, but yes, he's not, if you're there you can hear probably.
Well,
Hi.
I mean, I need to still go to the lake and actually, take the vows.
Where should we meet?
Do you want to meet back here? Since this is really the only landmark in town I know, that or the docks.
Sure. Perhaps 1 hour.
Okay. Here? Okay. I'll keep petting this goose. Then.
And Eclipse will make his way out of the tavern.
You all watch this hooded figure who didn't really acknowledge any of you walk out of the tavern. Hylak goes and cleans up the table really quickly and grabs the coin and goes back behind the bar.
Is your friend okay?
Oh yes, he's just very shy. Had many bad experiences with people.
Would you like to sit with us? Is that okay? I don't...
If you don't mind, I seem to have been adopted by your goose.
She does seem to like you, doesn't she?
Yes. It's okay, I'm
Kerrick
pretty sure you're a
walked over.
sacred bird.
Kerrick walks over to the table now that he's been introduced to them from a distance. Nod, do the, hello. And then look at Naphako and, where's your friend off to?
Oh, he had some things he wanted to sell.
Bit of a merchant then.
We traveled together, but I suppose I don't really know what his profession is.
Interesting. Yeah, takes all kinds.
Indeed. What is he? By the way, my name is
He
Naphako.
starts to sort of like drift away from there.
Oh, okay, bye, never mind.
And he goes, just starts walking. I guess depending on how loud you say it, whether or not he turns around.
Well, she starts saying it to you and you're walking away, and then she turns to the other two. I'm Naphako.
Well, it's nice to meet you. You can call me Keywynn.
Nice to meet you. And then they both stare at Kyrealle.
Like Kyrealle.
I'm sorry. I'm not used to introducing myself to people. I never really got to speak with many people. My name's Kyrealle.
Very nice to meet you.
Well, we're just a table of best friends, aren't we?
Oh, do you think we're friends already?
Of course.
How wonderful!
Of course.
You hear an interesting sigh but from behind the counter, and Hylak is just like...
What's wrong with these people just getting along?
So Keywynn said that she and her purple scaly friend, your scales are very lovely. You were traveling, looking for your brother. What are you and what are you
Just
doing
a
here?
real expo dump, aren't you?
You said you were looking for a crane, right?
Oh, I'm here to take the vows to be a paladin of Naphako. And because cranes are the sacred symbol of Naphako, and there are many cranes who live in this lake, this is a very sacred lake for us. Also, holy water is made from water and silver, and this is Silver Lake. So, I think it's just inherently holy, probably.
That makes sense. And your friend, he's just coming this way with you? Escorting you, or?
Yes, we met on the road and realized it was dangerous to travel alone, so we decided to travel together.
Dangerous, yes. Are you talking about the white-figured, the white-cloaked people? Have you ran into them?
No, I don't think I have any idea what you're talking about.
No.
Oh. And did you Did either of you, have you run into any of them?
No, but we did find some weird furry creatures that had some black sludge in the water, and then we set it on fire. It's not there anymore.
Yes, you said a river on fire. I overheard you say that.
Kerrick's
yeah.
Kerrick's at the bar, hearing this over his shoulder. They were gnolls.
Well, that's the name. Kerrick, why don't you show them the black stuff that we got? Yeah, there was barrels full of this black sludgy liquid. I don't know what it was, but we destroyed it, and we destroyed them. And I set the river on fire.
This is most unusual.
Do me a favor and remind me to never tell you any secrets.
How? So, did you? How did you? So you said you used some kind of liquid?
Oh, well, no. There was liquid there. They were poison in the water. There were these sweet people that were getting hurt, and we helped them, and then we helped them more.
Oh, I can't imagine seeing a river set on fire.
Well, yeah, it was nothing I'd seen before. That's for sure.
Never get over burning water.
Well, I'm certainly glad that none of you ran into any of those white cloaked people. It's terrifying. The river being set on fire, that sounds really terrifying. But
it didn't last for too long.
I saw whole cities being set on fire. I've never seen anything like that before.
What cities were set on fire?
A whole city. The whole city, and everybody was being killed. There were people, even children, being dragged in the street. I've been exposed to so many things in my life, but nothing like this. When I came to the mainland, I didn't think it was going to be anything like this. Luckily, I met you nice people. And maybe it's not so bad here. Especially if you've not ran into any of these people. Maybe they're not everywhere.
I've never heard of anything like this. What city was that?
Oh, Dalsa.
Do I know that city?
You're pretty well versed in geography. I would say, yeah, it's almost as far east as you can go. It is, what's the word? It is a little bit more,
Shithole.
No. It's definitely more. It's more spiritual and tribal over that way. Like the cities aren't overdeveloped. They kind of are. There's a lot of druids over there, so it's very like you're ingrained into the nature and the environment. But the cities are very large, and there's a lot of people over there. Yeah. Also, luck and inspo to Eclipse, Kerrick, and Kyrealle.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Man, we're getting into some shit.
Yeah. Luckily I left. I was able to escape there, but then they caught up and they started attacking this next city I was in. But now that I've come over all this way, I haven't seen any. And like you said, you haven't seen any, so maybe they're just over there. Maybe there's conflict going over there. I don't know. It was just awful. So awful.
Kerrick slowly moves towards the table, but trying to be sly, even though maybe he's not. You said they were, what now, in cloaks?
Yes, all in white with gold trim. They looked. If it weren't for what they were doing, they looked very nice.
Monastic.
Well, just regal, I guess. But they were just slaughtering everyone and setting everything on fire, destroying everything. Except my friend said that they were sparing, and then saying my friend, I look very, like, upset again. Everyone except for, humans? They kind of look like me, a little bit pink, more pink, I guess, humans.
Yeah, Kerrick, you've encountered humans in your own devices, and if you need more detail, I can give you that. Naphako, you've read about them in books, but you've never seen one. Keywynn, no.
So that's why I was describing them, just in case you haven't seen one.
Yeah. No idea what a human is.
Okay. Yeah. So that was strange. That was strange. They, I guess she said they seemed to be sparing them. I don't know why. There's so few of them. From what I've seen.
What kind of people were the ones wearing white cloaks or robes?
They were human, right?
Yeah, they were all human.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
So they were.
Humans are bad.
Yes.
Note to self.
No, guys, we're trying to break prejudice across the board, so not all humans are bad.
Note to self.
In Keywynn's eyes,
Only the villain.
She's only heard about bad humans.
You better watch out for humans. They walk around with big bottoms and bad shorts. They walk around saying, "Hi, Helen."
Watch out for the Karens.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so Eclipse. What were you doing? You were looking for a shop?
Yes, he was looking for a shop to sell some of the accoutrements we acquired along the way.
Okay. Yeah, you do find a general store. It looks like he's opening it up. It is a Firbolg mail. Yes, are you looking to come in here to buy something?
This one could be persuaded to purchase some things. Is this an establishment that might also take in trade as well?
Depending on the items, yes, we could potentially do that. Yes, come in. I'm Nak. Nice to meet you. And you are?
This one goes by Eclipse.
Nice to meet you, Eclipse. He's kind of looking. He's looking at your hood and he's looking around. Don't like the sun? Heh. And he turns and he walks into the store.
He's bad for this one's complexion.
I don't believe you, but I'm going to not roll it. He walks in. He kind of. I was gonna say he turns on the lights. Wow. He starts to light some candles and things. And he kind of dusts off the tabletop and he puts like an apron on. He's like, "Well, welcome to Simple Wares. What can I do for you? What do you want? You said trade. Let's trade some things. Yes."
Once they're safely inside, like, I'm assuming door closes on the way in, or is it like one
Yes,
of
it
those like
closes
open
on the
door
way
sort of thing? Okay, yeah. Once that's all situated, he goes ahead and pulls his hood back and then starts. Well, first of all, he looks around and sees what's available in the shop.
Sure. I mean, you look around. This is a general store. You see a lot of camping things, some hunting and scavenging items, and a lot of basic items. There are some weapons all throughout. It's very clean, and there's racks throughout the space. And he does have like a storeroom in the back as well. A door going to a storeroom in the back.
During our travels, would you say that we made a dent in our rations?
Yeah, a slight dent. I'm not gonna rake you against the coals for rations, but we are trying to do a little bit more realistic. Everything except for encumbrance, because you guys walk around with 55 things on your backpack, and it's fine. But yeah, we are trying to keep a little bit of tabs on it. But yeah, I'd say you could probably use some more.
Okay. Perhaps some rations would be warranted.
All right. How many would you like?
And he thinks about this for a moment. Perhaps maybe do you have enough for, say, 2 people for a few days or so?
Yeah, I think so. Give you call it 20 rations for a gold piece.
20 rations is good. What do you have in the way of healing?
I might have a potion of healing. Let me check my inventory. I do have 2 potions of healing. We're pretty slow. Market price is 50 gold pieces. I could do 35.
Is this the price of 1 or for 2?
That is for 1, yes.
So we're looking at 72 for what we've ranged thus far, yes?
Yes.
And Eclipse will rifle through his things and go through some of the items that they acquired along the way but decided were better off for selling.
Sure.
And he's going to, let's see, what is it he has? He has a couple of scimitars. He has... There's one other thing I know.
The Morning Star?
The Morning Star, that's right.
Lucifer?
And wasn't...
Sorry. I'm so excited.
So yes, 2 scimitars and a Morning Star, which for some reason... Oh, there it is. And I think those are the main things he was looking to sell.
Okay.
What would these go for?
And he's going to start examining both of the items. While he's doing that, the rest of you doing anything else?
I guess Kerrick is going to start walking for the door, not mentioning anything unless he gets stopped.
Okay.
Do I notice he's leaving?
Are you trying to be stealthy?
I mean, we're the only one here.
I just basically set down the glass and just started walking towards the door.
Okay.
Oh, are you dining and dashing? Did you pay?
Oh, yeah, I already paid.
We paid.
Okay.
I overpaid.
He overpaid. I mean, yeah, you would probably notice him.
I'd probably notice my best friend leaving.
Yeah. You are facing the door, so yeah.
Okay. Kerrick, where are you going? And I'm gonna get up and like go for him.
Oh, just going to the little dragon's room. Ah, I gotta go. And he just sort of peels away and goes out the door.
You hear Hylak in the back just start, like, he almost falls off his stool. He's laughing at what you just said.
I'm gonna look at him. What's so funny? I don't understand.
Apparently that ale went all the way through him. He has to go relieve himself.
Where is the bathrooms at?
They're out in the alley.
In the
Which
alley,
normally you'd
but-
probably go through the back door, I'm guessing, but...
Well, you can go out the front. Well, there is actually no back door. The back door is like storage. So you go out the front, you take some time, and you walk around looking for... Yeah, give me a perception
I'm
check,
looking
actually.
for the Tabaxi.
Oh. There you go.
Weird.
And so after all that happens, we'll flash back to the store. Well, I could do 65 gold pieces for these 3 items.
65, you said?
Yes.
Seems a fair price.
Or
And that would bring...
we could do just an even trade. These 3 items for the items you requested.
That would be much appreciated.
All right. Is there anything else you'd be looking for?
This one appreciates the service. Thank you. And that was 10 rations and 2 potions, you said?
Yeah.
Nice.
And you leave the shop?
Yes.
Okay.
Is it anywhere near the actual tavern?
So do me a perception check.
Like, would I catch it when I see him walking out?
Well, technically, he would have done this before what you just did happened because you guys were chatting for a while.
Right, it was the same during the same time. All right.
Yeah.
Oh man, worst perception ever. Like 8.
8. So you leave the bar. You go to the right. You see the
freaking passive
outhouses.
is higher.
You see the 2 outhouses, and there's like a basement doors. And you kind of look around, and you don't see him, and you kind of begin to walk like towards the road.
Okay.
You doing anything else, or you just trying to look for him?
Well, yes, I'm just looking for him. I mean, maybe I'm acting like I'm window shopping or something, but I'm really just looking for him.
What was your perception check again?
I had an 8. My passive is 13.
Okay, so passive or 8, still lowish. But you don't see him. Because so you're looking around, you kind of look around and you see the outhouses, and you're looking around and you kind of looking around for the other shops, and immediately you feel a blade to your back and a blade to your throat.
I don't think we've been introduced.
The Dragonborn has a lot of nerve showing their face here.
So,
It's about to go down.
Oh, damn you, Vorpal. Oh, what just happened? See?
I don't
Damn
know,
it.
but it is. There is all kinds of stuff happening.
The spoilers went away.
It's madness.
Technical difficulties are always fun.
Oh yeah.
Super
There we
fun.
Ooh.
I have like a sideways thing going on here.
Oh my god.
Taco neck. I was like, what?
I mean, seriously?
Whatever. You guys saw it. You know what it
Ermagerd.
looks like. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Sadness.
What is even happening right now?
What is happening?
We're in a tavern.
I don't know.
Oh.
So what do you guys doing?
So there's knives at my neck and my back.
Yes.
And you're worried about me showing my face.
What is their purpose here?
There?
Oh, I
good
love
Lord.
it.
There we go.
All right. What happened after you left the cages?
Just because the Dragonborn opened the door does not mean that they aren't still under their thumb.
Oh, really? Under their thumb? Right now, I'm under their blade just as much as I am yours.
The Dragonborn expects this one to trust so easily.
I don't expect you to trust anything, but you could take the damn knives away. Before I get angry.
Then answer the question, what is their purpose here?
Well, let's see. After helping you, and many others I might add, getting my ass whooped and then running, I'm, well, trying to figure that out.
Eclipse slowly pulls his daggers away, but is still ready to attack the instant he shows any aggressive stance.
Okay.
Now, that's more like it. What are you doing here?
Again, this one could ask the same question.
Well, this one could do all kinds of things. Just answer my question.
This one has no intention of returning to Vrika. And if they have any intention of returning them, No. This
Yeah.
one will not allow it.
You seem to not be getting this. I'm on the run just as much as you. Helping you and your friends and, I don't know, compatriots has not exactly put me in the best light. Oh, speechless.
Why?
I like it.
Why did you do it?
Well, let's just say there was more than just you in that thing, and I didn't appreciate the reasoning. Being used as a tool is not exactly how I work. Next thing I know, after getting away, I'm stumbling onto the hayseed in there.
That's cute.
Turns out, seems like I feel like I have to protect people all of a sudden. So, the two of us made our way here, looking for her lost brother. And I feel, well, kind of bad she's never been outside the swamp, apparently.
This one.
But
has a
enough
friend-
about me.
This one has a friend that has a lot to learn of the world as well. And this one will make sure that no harm will befall them.
Great. So we're both on an escort mission. How wonderful.
The two most oblivious people in the world.
Absolutely.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But this one agrees. Does not
So-
appreciate being used as a tool. And the daggers flick in his hand and go back into their sheath.
Nice. So, we have an accord of sorts?
If what their words are true, then this one has no reason to hold a grudge. But know that this one sleeps with both eyes open and will be keeping an eye on the Dragonborn.
Right back at you.
Oh, I love it.
So while this is going on, what are the three of you doing?
Drinking, having some great.
What's happening on the other side?
We're literally spilling tea.
Spilling the tea. Yeah.
Yeah.
Keywynn spilling all the tea.
Yeah.
Can I just laugh at the fact that it's the two guys having the pissing contest right now?
No, I was cracking up that whole time as soon as you guys were asking each other why you're here, because you're both here for the same reason, and it's that you both have two complete dorks who you're trying to protect.
And that wasn't planned, ladies and gentlemen. That was all improv. How we got here. That's amazing.
Mhm.
It's cute.
So you,
Love
the
it.
three of you, are still in the tavern. Honkers still taking a lot of the attention. Anything else you'd like to do? Say.
How long has it been since Kerrick left the tavern?
Yeah.
15 minutes, maybe.
All right, I'm gonna get up and go check on him. I can't imagine he's using the restroom for that long. I'm gonna go see if I can find him.
So you
He
walk
drank
out.
a lot of ale.
You walk out and kind of look both ways, and you easily can identify where that kind of side alley is, and
Yeah.
you see Kerrick and Eclipse very tensely looking at one another.
Well, hey y'all, are you okay? You guys know each other? Or
Yeah, just getting introduced.
well, great.
Yes.
We're all just making so many friends. It's so nice.
This
Yeah.
one was fascinated by the unusually colored Dragonborn and felt a need to introduce themselves.
Well, my name's Keywynn. What's your name?
This one responds to Eclipse. It is a pleasure.
Pleasure's all mine. So you respond to Eclipse. Is that all you respond to, or?
If the How tall is Keywynn?
7 feet tall.
If the tall one prefers, they can refer to Eclipse by their full name, Eclipse of the Moon, but usually Eclipse suffices.
Oh, Eclipse of the Moon. Well, that's a very interesting name. I'll just call you Eclipse, though. That's just too much to remember.
Is what
Nice
most
to meet
prefer.
you.
I just want to point out that he called her the tall one, and I'm 7.5 feet tall.
Has Eclipse ever actually seen a Firbolg before?
The tallest.
Yeah, I would say you would have, actually.
Okay.
I can shoot you a message, too.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Medic.
Metal.
What's going on with Firbolgs?
Firbolgs are the new druids, ladies and gentlemen. They're harvesting Firbolgs for evil powers.
I feel like we're going to break into a musical any minute now.
So, how does one of your kind wind up traveling with the Dragonborn?
Well, I found him about half dead in the back of a cart. But I am looking for my brother, and he just happened upon my path. And now we're best friends, and she's gonna show her bracelet.
Eclipse puts on what seems like kind of a forced smile.
It's okay.
All right,
Eclipse.
well,
we can make bracelets too.
Are there any like birds or squirrels or any sort of wildlife around?
A little bit, not a whole lot, but you do see a little.
Okay, I just want to say hi to one.
So you kind of kneel down.
She
You see
put
a
out her
squirrel.
arm and bird.
It's kind of like eating some nuts or whatever and running around, and you say hello. And the squirrel looks at you.
Well, hi there. Well,
And
you're
then turns
so
and
cute.
runs away.
The squirrel waves.
GW all over again.
Yeah, right.
But I don't have
I
to
mean, and
talk
she
back.
likes tea. No.
Nope.
Kyrealle.
Love it.
Well, our other friends, I think they're still inside. I'm gonna go back to them.
I think Naphako was gonna say something.
Oh yeah, I was gonna talk to Kyrielle a little bit while it's just the two of us.
Three of you.
The two of us.
And Honkers.
Don't forget
We
Honkers.
can make
You're
it
right.
if we try. Just the two of us.
Well, that just put a whole new tone on the scene. Kyrielle, that description of the white cloaked people is incredibly disturbing. Have you told others? I mean, coming all the way from the east, you've come quite a long way. Have you told people about this on your journey? I'm part of the Shepherds of Defiance, and we're an order of holy people who, try and keep the peace, and, well, it sounds like they're trying to disturb the peace.
Mm-hmm. Yes, so like I said, I was supposed to meet my friend and my betrothed. That was just a whole mess anyway. The town, when we got there, the town was just in flames. And these people, they took my friend, and they killed what would have been my new friend. Or at least I think they killed him. I don't know. It all happened so fast. We fled the city. We went to this other city, trying to seek refuge and meet up with my friend's uncle. He had a shop there. And we went and warned the leaders there. We warned them about what we saw, and she didn't want to believe me. So she sent out some scouts, and then one of them didn't make it back. And then before we knew it, the town was under attack, and I made it out on a boat to Ute, and Just, we were supposed to meet up here. So... But they're not here. So I don't know if my friend or her uncle made it out. Or if they're alive. But I do know that those two cities, they were attacked. One was destroyed. The other, I hope it's okay. Their leader was very strong.
Well, I'm sorry for everything you've been through, and I'm sorry you got separated from your friend. Perhaps they just need more time to get here.
I hope so. And you said you hadn't seen anybody like this before.
No. I don't think you asked me, but I can't say that I have encountered any Firbolgs on my travels. I lived in the city of Ukodor, and I can't say I left it since I was brought there.
Oh, since you were brought there?
Yes. I was created in a place in some woods near mountains, near the Goblin Peaks, and I was rescued by the Shepherds of Defiance, and have stayed or pretty much within the Temple of Sariel in Ukodor ever since.
Oh. I'm not familiar with much of the mainland. That sounds far away. So are you real? Are you summoned? Kind of like my friend here?
Oh, your friend summoned? No, well, I don't really know that much about how or what I am, to be perfectly honest. But, I mean, I only have memories for about a year and a half.
Oh.
I think I was
Sorry.
created before then. But I'm unclear how much longer before then.
That sounds all very confusing.
Yes, it is. It's very confusing. There's a lot of things I don't know, which I realized more and more as I was traveling. I was so sure this was a crane. So
I'm
very
sorry.
sure.
Oh.
But I'm
Perhaps
pretty
if
sure
I-
you're a sacred bird. Yes, you are.
Perhaps if I don't believe I've ever seen a crane. But perhaps if I you said that they nest here?
This lake is known for its cranes.
Maybe if I see one sometime, I could help you out with that.
Help me out with what?
Seeing one up close.
Oh, well, that would be wonderful.
I wonder, your friend seemed very shy.
Yes, he's very shy.
Is that normal?
For him, yes, it's normal. I found him hiding in some bushes.
Okay.
He was just staring at me for like a half hour before I noticed him, I think.
I
called
didn't get a good look at him. Is he like you?
Oh, no. He's a Tabaxi.
Oh.
However, Kyrealle, do a perception check.
Okay.
And I'm going to send you a message.
18.
18.
Yeah.
I thought it was a 1 with that look. I swear.
Oh
It was great.
no. I was
She
like,
rolled it and then
ooh.
goes.
I was like,
Good
let me
or a
look.
bad
It
one?
was
Did I see
a
what I see?
1.
I saw what I
I
saw.
realized I didn't actually describe myself very much when we did that character intro,
You
but
didn't. You could do
I
a little
didn't.
more
I
now
did
if you'd
not.
like.
I did
yeah.
not at
So
all.
we've mentioned that I have feathers for hair, and they're sort of this golden reddish brown. My skin is this sort of my face is blue. I have yellow cat-like eyes. I have I'm in armor right now, so you can't see much more than that, but my hands are a different blue than my face, and they're scaled, and the fingers are almost like taloned. And there's some fur around my neck.
Interesting. So he said he's not like you?
I mean, well, I assume you mean he's a Tabaxi. I'm something that nobody really knows. I've never met anybody who's quite like me.
You have similar eyes. It seems to me.
I hadn't really thought about it.
Maybe that's what confused me. I mean, like I said, I didn't really get a good look at him other than his eyes. And yours.
Yeah.
And your hair.
Yes, it's different, I know.
I like it, and I think Honkers does too.
Well, I appreciate that.
Okay.
I wonder,
So
has it been an hour yet?
I know, I was like,
So,
if they come back? Or,
as you two were finishing up this conversation, Keywynn kind of walks back into the tavern, and that's where we're actually going to take our break. We're going to do our giveaway for the evening exclamation point raffle to enter in our mid-show giveaway. We'll be back in about 10 or 15 minutes, y'all. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
and welcome back. So, where we left off, Keywynn, Eclipse, and Kerrick, you were heading back into the tavern. Naphako and Kyrealle were finishing up a conversation. What would you all like to do?
On the way back, as they're walking back, Eclipse would turn to Keywynn. This one recalls hearing you say you were looking for a brother?
He went missing in the troll swamp in just north of here. Do you know my brother? His name's Roland. He's awesome.
What did the brother look like?
Well, he looked a lot like me, but he had a beard and shorter hair, kind of scruffy, a little taller. I would show you, but I was told not to.
DM, would I have seen anyone who might have remotely matched this description?
Do a history check. With disadvantage.
Disadvantage? Well, that's a shame. That first roll was much higher. That'll come to a 9.
9. No. You've seen Firbolgs, but not any that fit that vague description.
This one has seen a few of your kind before, but none like that. Sorry.
Oh, well, we'll find him. Somewhere. He's probably hanging out with these other Firbolgs that Kyrielle's looking for.
Yeah. Here's hoping he is safe, and as he says those words, he's going to stare daggers at Kerrick.
Does seem odd that only Firbolgs are being taken.
Well, we are a lovable bunch, so I think people just really like us. So we gotta...
Is that what you think? Interesting.
Well, what do you think?
Oh, I don't know. Why would I know? Unless they wanted big, sturdy stock or something.
You know who would know, though? Oh, yeah. Nyla would know. Nyla wouldn't be able to know. She'd be able to help you out with that. Yeah.
Well, she would know where my brother is.
Yeah, she might. She kind of knows where everyone is. But, she's been gone for a while. She just kind of disappeared. It was weird.
Well, you go ahead and tell us that she would know and she's not here?
Well, there were people walking around trying to find out where she went. She was running the temple just down the road. She just vanished one day.
We should go,
and you
go to the temple.
Could describe her, maybe?
Yeah, she's like 4 feet tall. She's very bubbly. Very pretty, like colorful hair, little wings. If you are familiar with Fae folk, she's an RoU.
What?
I've never heard of this.
Yeah, I would say that none of you, maybe Kyrealle. Actually, Naphako, you might have read about them.
Oh, might have.
Maybe.
Well, actually, I was wondering if I would know her because of my temple affiliation. Like, I might know, like, I might have like an introduction to this temple.
Temple of Naphako is what you're asking.
I mean, is it a temple of Naphako here?
No.
In which case, no. Yeah, but is because we come here to do, like our rites and vows. I was wondering if I might have had like some warning of who was keeping this temple.
Yeah, I mean you would understand what a fairy folk is or an RoU. Yeah, maybe not Nyla specifically, but you were familiar with that race. Yeah, I would say yeah.
I was just gonna say the same thing, that I probably know, or at least have heard tale of specific, races and people that it's a higher bounty if you bring them in.
Oh, yeah, actually.
I mean, also, wasn't there that famous fairy from the great battle that happened 60 years ago? Like, isn't that Bod Tales about that?
I've heard of that.
It was only 40 years ago. We've all heard of that.
Right. Was it? That's there was a fairy with that group, wasn't there?
Yeah, that was like the 70s.
If this tavern had like a record, this would be the time where he would play the record. But there's no music. There's no bard here to play any music, so I can't even play the song.
Damn it!
Aww.
Should have played a bard.
This one is not familiar with these stories.
Me either.
Really?
Put a hand behind your head, Solo. Sorry, I couldn't resist.
Wow,
No, it's that every
like,
time
you know,
he goes to show a
focus
mini,
right
he
there.
goes like,
Yeah, I do the hand thing. I get it.
But just that rack focus is beautiful.
Yo, I get it. It wasn't funny.
I know it was. It was great.
But yes, she disappeared a couple days ago, actually.
That
Well,
sounds
that's
unfortunate.
disturbing. A lot of people going missing.
A lot.
It happens sometimes.
Not
Surprising
all
amount of
Firbolgs,
Firbolgs, too.
Well,
She
there
not
is
the
a lot of
Firbolg, no.
Firbolgs going missing, but it's
Is
not
that-
all Firbolgs. So we're not being targeted specifically. Maybe they're all together somewhere having a good time.
Is there
This-
other people missing? You seem very cavalier about all these missing people.
I don't know what those fancy words mean that you were using with me, but people have been going missing lately at nighttime. It's why everyone's kind of staying at home.
The nighttime's the worst time.
It's
Nothing
the right
good.
time.
Nothing good
like
happens
last
during
last
the
month
night.
we had this really big issue with snakes, but I think they've taken care of the snakes. But now I don't know what's going on.
Diane's like, nope.
This is the issue. Diane hates snakes. Keywynn probably doesn't hate snakes.
Growing up in the swamp, you're probably like,
Well, I mean,
Did you want me to
I
get?
kind of live in
Do you want me to go
but-
get Persephone?
No.
No?
No.
By the end of this campaign, Keywynn is going to have a snake best friend.
We're gonna help you. We're gonna help you
my
through
God.
this.
Maybe I have
Snake.
some snake skin on here somewhere.
I can't blame you on the same way with spiders, so.
Spiders don't bother me. Spiders don't bother me.
We have
Okay.
a spray for that.
For snakes?
So, who was the last
Nothing
person?
good
who-
happens at night.
This one recalls hearing that there are not many visitors to this town.
No.
Any strange disturbances at night?
Yeah, other than what I just told you. People don't really leave
You
their
ever
homes
hear-
anymore. They
You
stay
ever hear
home.
like weird noises? That's maybe it's just a swamp. I don't know, but weird noises at night.
I mean, there's all sorts of noises at night. Sometimes you hear people scream, and then you hear them not scream anymore.
Huh?
And this is normal.
No.
Exactly.
No, it's not normal. It's just been happening since it's been about a week, I think. Yeah.
Who else is missing?
The people from your
Solo's
town
missing.
disappear at night, and yet you don't be concerned with hearing screams.
I mean, I'm concerned about hearing screams. What the fuck am I gonna do about it? I'm a goblin.
Is there no law enforcement in this town?
No.
Is anyone watching the temple?
I mean, Leland is supposed to be, but he's trying to get over his fear of water.
Well, water can be pretty scary. There's some black stuff in some water that we saw.
I mean, you would think that water would be pretty scary, but, there are certain creatures that are made to go in the fucking water. He is one of them.
Ow.
But he doesn't like it, for whatever reasons.
What kind of creature is he?
He's a turtle.
What is that?
Oh, is he the one I saw?
Are turtles like turtles?
Yeah, just big ones.
Oh.
I think I saw him earlier. He was trying to go into the water, but
Really? How far did he get?
Wouldn't. About waist high.
Waist? Oh my goodness, that's amazing.
That's awesome.
It took him like 2 weeks just to get to his knee.
Oh, well, he did seem a little apprehensive, but he was giving it a go.
But yes, he's kind of the caretaker at the Temple of Giselle.
Do you think you need to go talk to him? At Naphako.
Oh,
You think? Because
Yes.
that's where you were going, right? You also needed to go visit the temple, or no?
it would be polite. But she was just kind of heading straight for the lake.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if
Hmm.
you had relations with the temple. If it was that kind of temple, I don't know. I don't know. 'Cause you're like a holy person. I'm not from the mainland. I don't know.
Yes, it was a temple that I would have, like, that would just take me in. I mean, I might have gone there to see if they would let me rest for the night. Probably.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not entirely here with everybody's blessing.
On that note, it might be best if we were to find some shelter for the night, and then it can accomplish what it came here for.
Well, it's still the morning, right? I can still. I mean,
Yeah, it's not
Is
even.
it still morning? I thought it
It's
was
not even
evening.
lunch.
Oh.
It's not even lunchtime yet. You guys
I
were
was gonna
eating
say it's gotta be
breakfast?
close to lunch, right?
Yeah, it's probably
we're
close
only
to lunch
gone
at
for
this
like an
point.
hour.
More meat.
Hey, have you seen any, I should have asked you this before. I know that we're all new here. Have there been any more new people lately in
No.
town? Refugees running from their towns being destroyed?
That sounds horrific. No.
Oh, that's good.
So
guess.
no one's coming in. People are leaving. Very unfortunate.
What does the strange one mean by towns being destroyed?
Oh, hi. I guess I didn't get to meet you. Do I get a better look at him? Are you still cloaked up? Hooded up?
I think his hood's down at this point.
Okay. Yeah, I'm glad I finally get to meet you. I'm Kyrealle. And what was... Can I ask your name?
This one responds to Eclipse.
Oh, I like that. Like the moon.
Yes.
Oh.
Eclipse. That's an interesting name. You know, that's funny. All this crazy shit that was happening when the eclipse happened. That's weird. And he turns around and he walks back towards the bar.
Don't just say things like that and walk away.
You talking,
Come back.
you talking to me?
Oh, all of this happened during an eclipse. That sounds like a clue.
A clue. Sorry.
I mean,
Watch Blue's Clue.
today is Thay. I think the eclipse was on Mora. Yeah, it was like 4 days ago.
What kind of eclipse was it?
The one that happens at nighttime.
An eclipse of the
So the
moon?
bad kind.
Yeah,
One where the moon-
the lunar eclipse. Yeah, that's it. Where Ukodor kind of covers up the moon, and there's like a bright shiny or something.
The moon looks red.
Yeah, it was red. That's weird.
Oh no.
Oh, you know, I thought
Very
someone
good.
called it a blood moon. Yeah, is that what it's called?
Yeah, some people do call it that.
Oh. This is. Keywynn is disturbed.
So there was a blood moon, and then people started disappearing.
Yeah, I didn't think about the two things being connected until this one called themselves Eclipse.
This one's not sure of any correlation.
I was just about to ask.
Do you... maybe we... Well... I don't know.
But what of those being attacked?
What do you mean?
They said towns were being attacked.
Oh, that's not for me. Got it.
Yeah, so when I arrived here in Dalsa, the whole city was in flames. These people in these white cloaks were burning women, children, everything, the town. It was a horrible sight. I escaped luckily with my friend, and we got to this other city, and we tried to warn them and tell them that what we saw, they didn't want to believe us until a few people made it out. They believed us, but it was a little too late, and the city was attacked, but I was able to make it out on a boat to Ute, and then I'm supposed to be meeting my friends here, but I don't know if they made it. I don't know if they're still alive.
Does anything that she was describing sound familiar to me?
It does not.
This one has experienced many horrors, but the ones you describe are unfamiliar. Sorry for what you've experienced.
Thanks. I too have seen a lot of really bad things, but a whole city burning and people being burnt and killed for no reason. I don't know, it was a lot.
The world is full of monsters.
But for some reason, my friend thinks that they were sparing humans, and all of the people in the white seemed. I think they were all human as well. Human. They kind of look like me, but pink, I guess, or just various shades of like the earth. I guess that's a better description.
On that note, have I seen a Genasi before?
I would say no.
This one's not familiar with your
You've
kind.
not seen an air Genasi. I'll be more specific.
What are you of?
Oh, you know, I don't really know that myself. I mean, I know that I'm called an air Genasi. I was able to learn that much from studying and reading, but I've never really seen anybody like me or met anyone like me. I don't know.
Genasi. It's interesting.
So neither of us have ever met someone like us.
We're unique.
The ones in white. Sounds like it could be an organization. Perhaps a uniform.
Yes, they had gold trim, and I remember before they were trying to capture us, or capture me. Something about someone named Cleric or something. Sounded like maybe a leader of theirs. I don't know. It was all happening so fast.
It was Furdrak. Or
Furdrak.
Furdrak. I can't even read my own handwriting.
Kerrick. Furdrak. Okay, I heard wrong.
It's Ferdrak. Is how you spell it.
Does that name ring a bell?
You can do a history check. Okay. Well, there was another deck name too. I don't know if you were trying to say that one too. Who they worship?
No, they were gonna try to take me to whoever. It sounded like a leader.
Yeah, that was
They're like, they would want her.
Yeah.
Okay.
History would be a 15.
15. No.
Not a familiar name. They said they were looking for their friend, one like this one. And he indicates over to Keywynn.
What? Oh, yes. Oh, me. Yes. We were supposed to meet here.
What did they look like?
Well, and I look over at Keywynn. Samanji looked a lot like her. And her uncle, an older man. Similar kind of features, a little bit darker skin color, but a little bit bigger than her as well.
Do either of these descriptions sound familiar to me?
No.
Afraid not.
Well, that's all right. Maybe they're just running behind. Hopefully.
And once again, out of the corner of his eye, Eclipse will stare a dagger at Kerrick.
Okay. So it's roughly lunchtime. Hylak is bored out of his mind, ends up bringing you all some food and some more drinks. You can consume your lunch. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I mean, Naphako is itching to go to the lake. Because
I would like to go with you because, just in case, if you're trying to look for
a crane.
Yeah.
Would this one...
I would love for you to come with me, Eclipse.
Eclipse will collect himself and follow them.
Okay. Keywynn, are you going as well?
Yes, she's just gonna follow along.
Okay. You grab Kerrick's hand and you guys just rush out of the door. You do head towards the lake, where you do see your friend. Well, not your friend, you haven't met him yet, but Lyland. The turtle just keeps kind of going in a little bit and coming back and going in a little bit and coming back. The all the village fishermen are kind of now in their homes. Not many of them are outside anymore.
Excuse me, are you Lyland?
No, yes, no, hi.
So she sort of brings out her shield so he can see the.
And when you do that, you watch his arms and his head just disappear.
Oh, I see you too have a shield, built-in shield.
Please don't hurt me. And you see his eyes poke out. Please.
You're doing real great.
Me or her?
You. Keep it up.
Excuse me, I'm with the cranes. I've come here to take my vows.
Oh. Apologies. He puts his hands out. Oh, so. He's kind of trying to clean his shell a little bit. I didn't know we were going to have a shepherd here. Usually they send someone to give us a heads up before you come.
Oh, how strange. I wonder what happened to the person that they sent ahead. Mysterious, perhaps they got waylaid.
Can you roll a deception check for me?
Huh.
Great, good. I think that was about it's a 9 total.
That's all right. So what can I do for you? And he kind of like daintily kind of gets out of the water, shakes his legs a little bit.
Oh, well, I just been hoping to perhaps stay the night, pay my respects.
Sure.
After taking my vows, I think it's mostly private thing.
Yeah. So, sometimes folks they go out into the water and they do it, and sometimes they go to the end of the dock. It's really up to you.
Great. Yes, I've been planning on getting into the water.
Why would you do that? That's terrible idea.
But it's a silver lake, right? That would make it a holy water, right? Because you use silver to make holy water,
Yes.
right? It is.
Yes.
It is. Yes.
Well, there has been known to be silver in the lake. Yes.
I thought so. So, Naphako starts like pulling off her armor and like leaving it next to Eclipse. And as she starts to pull off some of her over armor, you start seeing more of her arm, and you see like it goes up. The like scales go up her arm to a certain point, and then the skin starts turning green, and it starts to turn back into skin. And as she pulls off her boots, her feet are kind of actually webbed, and they're like a completely different shade of green. And yes, so you just start to see a bit more of like this sort of strange patchwork that makes her up.
Eclipse is looking with curiosity, but also trying not to be rude.
Keywynn's just looking.
All right.
So, heart pounding, Naphako starts to wade out into the middle of the lake.
And you have 5 people just like staring at you. As
I know, yeah, it's suddenly high
No
pressure.
Yes, this is one of those things where you should turn away. You should all turn away, and he's gonna usher you all to kind of turn away.
I'm so sorry.
And while he does that, his head just faces backwards. He's like, yes, turn away.
Oh.
As does Eclipse notice him turning his head back?
I mean, if you look, yes, it's not. He does a turtle thing where his head just going the other way.
But like looking back towards Naphako or looking away?
Well, like no, like he's facing, like his body is facing away, but his head is turned Beetlejuice backwards.
Okay.
Looking at Naphako.
Yes.
Okay.
Eclipse smacks him.
Perhaps we should go somewhere else then. I'm gonna sit down.
Do you think she's safe here by herself out in the lake?
I mean, I don't think those creatures are here anymore. I think she's fine.
What? What kind of creatures?
Just kidding.
Is that why you don't want to go in the water?
No, water's just so slushy. It gets in all the crevices. It's not fun. Have you ever tried to clean a shell? It's terrible.
Sorry.
But so yeah, why are you all having this very awkward interaction, Naphako?
Yeah, so she's like pretty much just in her underclothes, and she carries her mace out and like clutches it to her chest with both hands. And when she's like, I think like chest high in the water, she closes her eyes and starts to speak. With Nafa as my witness, I make my vow. I shall walk the path of peace. I walk the path knowing that all enter the world innocent. I vow to be the defender of that innocence. I walk the path with patience. Those who have turned from the path may return, but change is slow. I vow to plant the seeds of peace and help them grow. I walk the path that is a defender. While many may be redeemed for the greater good, sometimes violence cannot be avoided. Nafa, please grant me your wisdom so I know who I can help and who I must stop. From this day forward, I am your servant. I am a servant of peace. From this day forward, I carry my faith as my shield. Please accept the vow of this humble knight. And then she says even more quietly, and purge the evil from her flesh. If you accept me, give me a sign. And she opens her eyes.
As you open your eyes, you all kind of see this from your perspective, for all of you on the beach. It just looks like it just got a little gusty, like just a normal wind. Nothing, like all the little flowers or like the little seedlings that kind of fall from the tree, from like all the trees. It looks really pretty. From Naphako's perspective, the gust is much stronger. So you see those flowers, like this big gust of wind sends the flowers. You see like the flowers, Naphako, you see the flowers kind of floating right above the water and swirling in an unnatural kind of motion. And as it gets kind of in front of your face, you kind of feel a little like boom, and like coming your direction, and you see all the flowers ripple. Like if you drop something in the water, so you see a ripple in the wind. And as you see that, you kind of look at it, and it kind of swirls and falls down a little bit into the water, where you see another ripple in the water that kind of ripples out. And inside of the water, you see a shape of this elegant white bird. And it's large. But then it starts to get larger and larger, almost like closer to the surface of the water. And out of the water, Honkers is there, just looking at you, and kind of like swirling around in that puddle, and then
I wonder where she went.
ducks back down, butt in the air to go get another fish or something.
Thank you, Nafa, for this sign. I understand. She sort of slowly turns back after letting that all settle in, and slogs her way back to the shore.
Okay.
And she starts to like collect her armor, and she looks at Kyrealle, and you're absolutely certain that a crane and a goose are two different things.
Well, I like I said, I've never seen a crane before. But I'm certain that she is a goose.
They're not the same. Taste different.
Can I look now?
Oh, of course, yes, I'm...
Oh, okay.
Did it find what it was searching for?
Yeah.
I think so. It's hard to be sure, but just all signs point that goose is very, very important.
Oh. She's important to me. She's my only friend. Well, I guess, I have a few new friends. I guess, maybe.
Oh, I think you do. Well, we're going to have to figure out some way to get a new charm on my bracelet for all my new friends. I got this one from my bestie, Kerrick.
Is it actually a charm bracelet?
It's a bracelet with a wolf fang on it, and
Oh,
Kerrick
okay.
has one too. I don't know if he's
Right,
wearing
right.
it, but
For a brief moment, Eclipse seems kind of transfixed on the wolf fang, just because suddenly this shiny new thing is here.
Even though I have bracers on, I suppose you could probably see it peeking out or something. Just
I hope she didn't. I'm sorry, she kind of just wanders away. I hope she didn't disturb you while you were out there. I didn't know she was. She just kind of wanders sometimes. I'm sorry if she disturbed your ceremony or ritual that you were
No,
performing.
no. It's so strange because I had a dream with a bird that looked just like that, and then she came up right after I asked for a sign.
Oh, I'm so sorry if she.
No,
If she.
I think it is a sign.
Oh.
I wasn't kidding. I think I don't know why, but this goose is somehow important to me and what I need to do.
is this what's the turtle's name?
Lyland.
Is he still there?
Mm-hmm. He's staring at all of you.
Okay.
Very awkwardly.
The goose is gonna
Lyland.
get
Lyland.
Yes.
Do you know about all these missing people, specifically potentially Firbolgs going missing,
But,
or some strange noises in the night?
Yes. When you say strange noises in the night, he cowers into his shell a little bit. There have been people that have gone missing at nighttime, but I don't think that they are mutually exclusive to Firbolgs.
Well, that's good to hear. Well, I would like to know about the people going missing, though.
Yeah, a lot of people would. They just
Perhaps.
have disappeared.
No
Whereabouts-
information that could be shared.
Whereabouts do they go missing? Is it a particular space around here?
Well,
Maybe...
there was the young boy. He was, I think, outside of his house when he went missing. Nyla, who is my employer, she went missing at the temple. Oop.
Like inside the temple, or?
No, outside. Everything was outside. Everyone's been
Oh, I
outside
know.
when they go vanish. Boom, boom, bye, bye.
The outside at nighttime
They were-
is not a good place to be.
Any
You heard
consistent.
a boom?
Well, just like that's. There's been a lot of people that have gone missing, and it's not very nice at nighttime. There's a lot of scary noises, and then people scream, and then the screams
there
stop,
are.
and then there's more scary noises. I don't know what's going on.
Sounds a lot like how my brother went missing. Not in this area, but
There seems to be a lot of concerns for the screams, but not a lot of concern for where they're coming from.
Well, everyone, we're very, we're a very peaceful village. We barely go hunting. I think there's one hunter that has a dog here, and he goes and gets the bigger animals like deer, and things. Everyone's kind of scared. When the sun goes down, everyone just stays in their house.
That sounds
probably
terrifying.
a good idea. And just keep the lights on. Don't let the fire go out. Just keep the fire going all night.
No lights, no.
Well, hey, didn't
Why no
you
lights?
say that you fought some wolves or something?
Me? I never
kind
fought a
of-
wolf. I didn't fight a wolf.
No.
Oh.
No, Keywynn and Mr. Kerrick.
Well, yeah, there are some wolves. I think they were hungry. They wanted to eat us, but or maybe the horse, but
No.
we took care of.
You
What, the
killed
wolf?
a wolf?
No.
You are like heroes.
Well, I'm not a hero.
Could you
I don't
help
know
our
about
town?
that, There were wolves that attacked us, Kerrick. Don't
There
you
more than
remember?
one?
She's a major hero.
More than one? You killed more than one wolf?
They
You
have
should
to help us.
carry her to your
Fine.
village. She is the thing.
Was there more than? I don't know. There was at least one wolf, and then there are what I'm now knowing to be gnolls. And there was also some black stuff in the water.
They
No,
I
set
don't
it
know
on
if that has
She
anything
rid
to
the
do with
river.
There are a few people that might be willing to talk to you. You can try to find them, people who have lost someone. But
Well,
no,
can you point us
when the
in
sun goes down, you
direction?
cannot have light.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about, but there will be light.
They're attracted to light.
Whatever goes on at nighttime is attracted by the light.
Oh, that would make it very easy to set a
Keywynn
trap.
gets very
They're a trap,
uncomfortable.
yes.
This one has no fear of the dark.
I don't know, guys. I think we should go look for my brother somewhere else. Maybe this isn't what we need to see.
I don't think I can leave this town in need.
He's
Have
not
you just
going to
taken
be
these
had.
vows?
I don't think I can leave this town without fulfilling my curiosity.
Well, I don't know, guys. I can't be in the I can't be in the night without some sort of light source.
Well,
These,
I think
these
that may be
wolves-
okay.
Don't worry, friend. You can have all the light you need.
These wolves you've encountered. What did they
Yeah.
look like?
Well, they're real big, pretty skinny. I have
Bigger
its
than
bone right
normal?
here, and I pull out a femur bone.
It's a big femur bone.
Just-
Oh.
Does this look like a femur bone that belongs to a normal-sized wolf?
No.
Oh, I guess I wouldn't be able to tell from the bone alone.
Must be our knoll friends.
What's your
These-
question?
Basically, I was trying to discern if this might have been something more along the lines of a dire wolf.
You can do a nature check or animal handling. It was a dire wolf, wasn't it? I can't remember.
I think so.
Yeah, I think it was a dire wolf.
Nature's a 12.
12. You could safely say that she killed. She said she killed a wolf, a big wolf. It looks like a femur bone. Femur bone's kind of a femur bone is a femur bone, but there's some canine features to it, so you can deduce that it is a large wolf. It is a big ass femur bone. Like, it's a big ass femur bone.
This is
Yeah,
This
I
is
don't
no
know what I'm
normal-
gonna do with this, but
this is
something.
no normal wolf.
Oh. It was
Normal
real
wolves aren't
skinny.
that large.
It was it was hungry.
Well, I certainly can't leave here until I see my friends. And you guys seem to handle yourselves pretty well. Do you think maybe we I hate to put you up to this. Do you
Oh
think
boy.
maybe we could I wouldn't mind helping if I could. Maybe we can help them. Make this town safer, especially maybe your brother's gonna come or my friends.
As long as I don't have to be in the dark, I'm up for anything.
Well, it sounds like not being in the dark will be the most efficient way of finding whatever is attacking the town, according to Lyland.
I might.
Is that right?
I could help with that.
You
I could help
mean
with the light situation.
when it's dark, we create a lighted area,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Oh, I
they
can keep
come,
the light going. That's not a
and we
issue.
attack them.
And yes, we
It sounds
maybe.
scary.
How do you know
Before we
that the
get-
light? Sorry. How do you know
Before-
that? How do you know that light is what attracts them if you don't know anything about?
Well, the
how do
word
people
around
speak?
town is that people, when it's dark outside, you go out with the lantern or a torch, and then they disappear. And then people go out with no lanterns or torch, and they don't disappear.
How many people have disappeared?
12.
How many
12
people live here?
500 maybe.
Well, they kept a nice count, didn't they?
It's a bigger village than I thought then.
It's probably too many. Maybe 200.
Before we get ahead of ourselves, is there coin to be had?
I don't know. I mean, if you bring Nyla back alive, I'm sure she can give you some of her coin. But I don't have any coin. I just take care of the landscaping and the temple.
We don't need coin to help you out. We're gonna do
There's-
anything we can to help.
Is there no bounty out for whatever is attacking this village?
A
Is
bounty?
there- yeah, is
no,
there a leader?
we just don't go out at nighttime, and if you do, you go away. We don't.
Is there somebody that's the leader of this town that we could speak with?
Nyla.
Oh. So, since she's gone, I guess that means you're in charge.
That's what I was gonna say.
I just take care of the yard. I'm not in charge of anything. Mm-mm.
It
Well, if
sounded
you're in
like
charge of the yard, that's real important.
She must have a sycophant.
I don't know.
It sounded like if there's any hope to be paid, this Nyla may be the one that needs our attention.
Just keep fighting other people's battles. Fine. Let's do this.
What do you guys want to do?
Fight other people's battles?
Apparently.
Yeah.
People's bad.
Keywynn will take enough to drag away, so... Hey,
It sounds
buddy,
like Keywynn wanted to leave.
I just want you to walk around with a torch. That's all.
By myself?
Eclipse
Well,
is...
no, we'll be watching you the whole time. Everything will be fine.
Well, maybe someone can walk with me. I mean, this. What if the fire goes out? What
Oh.
then?
As this
You
conversation
have
is
nothing
happening,
to worry about.
as this conversation is happening, Eclipse is going to quietly go over to Naphako. This is not our fight to be had. We can walk away now.
Naphako stares at you thoughtfully. And then she says in Tabaxi, I think I need to stay. I think that's what my order would want, but you've done quite a lot for me by coming this far. I won't hold it against you if you don't wish to stay.
If it is your wish to stay, Eclipse will help.
Then she smiles at you.
And
Like,
in response to what Keywynn said earlier, you have nothing to fear in the dark. They will fear this one.
You have friends in the dark.
So what's the plan?
So,
Hang out,
should we
yes.
set out a trap?
What's the best place?
I don't know. I'm not familiar with this village. Lyland.
Hmm.
Where is a good place to set up an ambush?
What's an ambush?
Really?
What's an
I'm a
ambush?
year and a half old. How do you not know what an ambush is?
You're a what? You all are weird.
Eclipse?
How old are
Is
you?
this for real?
That's probably not true. I'm probably at least 2 years old.
I mean, the
Eclipse-
temple has like a side alley kind of way. There's like the graveyard. And I don't
Graveyard.
know. There are alleys between the buildings.
Describe to us the situation when people are taken.
They walk around with a torch. and then they don't.
They're in the
Where?
dark. The dark is bad, guys. This is. I don't know
Kid,
if I
we
want to
get
be
it.
the one.
The point is where? Where is the most defensible dark place? We can have someone walk with a torch.
I mean, it gets really dark here at night. You could
Maybe
go
out
Do you have
anywhere.
any high buildings? Anything with 2 stories? I should ask you that actually, as DM. Is there anything with high, like multiple stories?
Everything is
or-
1 story. The temple is the tallest. It's the biggest building. The temple is the biggest.
The tavern has no rooms above, kind of thing, or
No, they're kind of on the side.
okay.
There's not many. There's not many.
If the temple is the preferred location, this one has no problem with heights.
Well, then I guess we've figured out our location. Outside the temple.
Okay.
The one with a torch. The rest of us surrounding it, ready to go.
The sun should go down in like 3 hours, maybe.
Well, no one should be in their places until we're ready to actually spring the trap. Right?
I think that makes sense. We should get the lay of the land, but
Some surveillance would be good. Perhaps
It must
somewhere
be
to stage
something from-
ourselves.
It must be something from outside of town. A town like this? You think they just steal people in the night and then hang out with you during the day? I don't think so.
So, for the purposes of this, I can show you. Here it is. The temple, and the graveyard, and all that jazz. Is it sideways for you guys?
Yeah.
which is the correct
Okay.
direction.
It is the
Correct.
correct orientation. Landscape.
Got it.
Not for me.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Okay.
Oh, it disappeared
And now
from
just
me.
pooped into the ether.
Oh, come on.
And it's gone.
It's all my fault.
Oh my god, everything just broke again.
Yeah, it's some weird thing. So while you all are planning this, this thing out, you kind of saw a glance. We're actually gonna do. Why is this freaking out today? Stop it. We're gonna take a quick 5-minute break. We'll do another giveaway just for giggles.
Awesome.
So I can reset some things and we'll see if it works. Be back in 5.
Giveaways are good.
Give a
And welcome back. We did some resetting. Congrats to Wolf for winning the giveaway.
Yeah, Wolf!
It is,
Wolfalizer!
for the purpose of this, it is getting close to evening. What do you guys want to do?
I assume we're finding our spots to hide.
Yeah.
And convincing Keywynn that she should absolutely walk through this thing with a torch.
So where do you guys want to go?
We're totally going to have your back.
Where are you gonna be so I know exactly where?
Where to run?
Exactly.
I guess. Wow, where we want to be. Sorry, I'm pointing, and that's really pointless. I guess we want to be like over here, and then she's gonna sort of like walk out this way, hoping to stay close to us.
So yeah, so
And
each
if
of
there's
you
anybody
just
else that are hiding
point,
here?
point with your cursor where you want to go, and I'll drop your mini.
Okay, I'll go to this corner of the building,
Okay.
hoping to hide out, even though I'm large and in charge. Not in charge, but large. So yeah, there's me. I'll shut up now.
Anybody else?
Eclipse is going to be on the roof of the temple.
Okay.
Of course.
Eddie, I don't have a roof.
I understand this, so I'm gonna just,
Which
break
part
the
of the
game
roof?
for you.
The ledge.
Which part of the roof?
Just put him right there, right?
Sure, yeah, something like that.
On the wall.
Yeah, on
Unless
the
you're gonna
wall
put
or
a-
whatever. And oh wow.
Basically,
He's
just
trying to put the
somewhere
riser in.
keeping, as obscured as possible up there, waiting for a target.
Okay. What about everybody else?
Perfect.
I'll hide
We need somebody.
behind this
We need
tall
somebody over
tombstone.
here.
You're gonna hide on which side? Oh,
On
on the tall
of
thing.
the tall.
Got it.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
I would
sorry.
assume somebody needs to be hidden on this side of this wall or something.
I don't want to be by myself. Oh.
But you have this amazing goose. What's going on?
Honkers
kidding.
will never.
I was thinking I was gonna be with Naphako, but I suppose I could go over there.
You know what? Don't listen to me at all.
So squishy. I've got like 10-inch.
All right, where's everybody else going?
I'm gonna be kind of on the other side where Naphako is.
You want to use
Staying-
your cursor? Like next to the
Oh yeah.
next to the statue? Okay.
I love that I just made Solo destroy his entire set just to execute my plan.
What are you talking about? There's nothing destroyed. It looks nice and pretty. I just built
Like,
you
let's
a
move
roof.
all the benches. And
And now you
So
have a
where-
roof.
I do.
Where am I walking?
Alright,
This-
Is
like-
Honkers with you, or is he put away?
Oh, I would have her.
Christopher
Hit her,
walking
sorry.
along the wall.
Yeah, she's. You know what? Unless we need her for surveillance, I'm gonna. Yeah, why not? I don't know if you guys see this or not, but she's going to go back into her egg form, and I'm going to put her in my bag.
She's a Pokemon?
Does
So-
Kyrealle do this obviously?
What?
Does
I
Kyrealle
mean,
do this obviously?
I just do it. Like, she. I didn't do anything. She just. I just kind of like motioned to her, and she hops up, and I'm holding her, and then she just kind of back into an egg, and then I put her in my bag.
Eclipse does a double take.
I just want to
Just
make
like-
sure that she's safe. Doesn't distract from the plan.
That's right, you did tell me that was a summoned bird. But I've never seen anything like that before.
She used to be real.
She used to be what?
She used to be real. She's still real to me.
So I guess Keywynn's gonna go walking in the nighttime.
You want to show me your path?
She will walk. I guess she's gonna walk inside the cemetery wall
From
because
the doorway?
Yeah. Well, I guess that would.
Okay.
I would say that people that are planning this might suggest that she sort of walk this way.
It's up to you.
Okay. She will take the suggestion of her best friend, so she will walk that way.
Okay. Can everyone please? Is there anything else you'd like to do before you set the trap?
Sorry, I was too eager on that initiative. Too ready.
I was ready too, and I failed on that. That was terrible.
What's that? We're not rolling initiative yet, guys. Hold on.
Okay.
We're so excited.
I know.
So
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I would like to cast Sanctuary.
Wish I was still in the sun.
Yeah, I would like to cast Sanctuary on Keywynn.
Okay. Okay.
So
you cast Sanctuary on
Sanctuary?
Keywynn. Keywynn, you open up the doors, and Home Dude is back there quickly hiding and closing the doors. Just for point of reference. Can everyone please roll initiative?
I'm Home Dude.
There it is.
You know what?
nice.
Ooh,
Glad I got to re-roll that.
Worse.
Oh!
Well, I know who has the higher dex between the paladin and the rogue.
All right.
Clearly the paladin.
So Eclipse, you're on top.
Yeah. 24, if it matters.
It does matter. Naphako, what'd you get?
I'm a flat 20.
20. Anyone else beat 20? Okay. 15 to 20?
16.
16? Okay. Okay.
13.
13. Okay.
7.
7. Oh.
Every time.
That's all right. You're batting cleanup.
It's good. It's good.
That means we all do shit, and then you come in and wreck the whole joint. It'll be awesome.
Okay. Where are we at? So
It
top
also
of the
means that
order,
whatever happens isn't your fault.
Eclipse.
What do I see?
Give me a perception check.
That'll be a 15.
15. You look around and you don't see anything. You see the light. It's very dark, and your eyes kind of take that moment to skip back. Keywynn starts to walk out of the space, because the town is dark. There are no lights in any windows or anything, and she is illuminated in this space. You do not see anything yet.
Eclipse is going to bonus action hide and hold his action to attack if one of said terrible beasties comes within range.
Okay, can you roll a stealth check for me?
Well, that was almost a 19. Instead, it'll be an 11.
11. Okay. Naphako.
Do I see anything?
You can do perception check as well.
All right. That's a 6.
A 6. You also do not see anything. Keywynn, it is now your turn.
Oh, okay. I am walking.
Okay.
Yes. I am trying to land my eyes on Kerrick. That's all I'm looking for.
Okay, so you wanna walk me with your 30 feet of movement?
Yes. So
Okay.
I probably get here, maybe.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know
about right.
if that's. And I just want to see if I can spot Kerrick specifically or anyone else that I know.
And when she gets to the end of her walk, she'll hear.
What's the radius? What are you using for your light?
Just a torch.
Do you have dark vision? No.
I do not.
So you do kind of see, because you're about 30 feet from 3 of your friends, so you do see them. You don't see Eclipse because he's on a roof about 30 feet in the air. And your turn? Anything else?
I think. No, I'm not gonna do that because that would.
Oh, it's the.
Not do that. That's all I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Yep.
Eclipse, can you please make a Constitution saving throw?
Oh dear. That's the second time that I've almost had a 19 that turned into a 3. So that'll be a 5 total.
5 total. You take.
Oh, actually, hang on. Hang on.
I'm so sorry.
I have a luck point, so I'm going to use that.
Good move. You do have luck and inspiration from your friends in the chat.
How good do I feel about that? I feel good enough. Let's try a 16.
A 16?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That
Sure
is
dark
that is
and
good.
quiet out here.
I'm going to text you what happens.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
We are then going to hear her saying, "Sure is dark and quiet out here."
Just wait for it.
Just all in my lonesome.
It's just a moment you have to wait.
Oh. Okay.
Oh no.
I don't know if you're resistant or not.
I don't think I am. Nope,
Okay.
I am definitely not.
Okay, so you take
So
that.
do I need to make a save for that?
That was what your save was for.
Oh, that was what I just rolled for. Got
Yeah.
it.
But that is the end of that turn. Keywynn, please make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Also, Eclipse, you don't see anything.
Okay.
Okay, and on that note, I don't recall. Oh, you said I succeeded, right?
Yes.
Okay.
17.
17. Okay. Naphako, Kyrealle, and Kerrick, you see something for a split second. A very large, bluish and white beast appear for half a second. Immediately, Keywynn gets stabbed twice in the back. You take 9 points of poison damage. And whatever that creature was vanishes as it happens. So, Keywynn, you just feel these two, almost like rapiers just stab you in the back. Ah! You scream in pain. You look behind you. Your friends saw something, and it's gone. It is now Kerrick's turn.
Is my fire still lit?
Yes.
Okay.
Did we see anything about the what?
It was
Recognize anything
It was a
about
large blue and white creature that showed up for a half a second just to do the damage and then disappeared. You could use an action to try to discern what it is, or you.
I'm not. Well, I know what my movement is. My movement is running towards Keywynn.
Okay.
And then I'm going to, I guess, grab a hold of her. I don't know how much. If I have any movement left, it's to drag her closer to the building.
What's your movement?
30, I believe.
No, it would take all your movement just to get there.
Okay. So I am going to go there and then, sort of like, you know what I mean? Like, all right, I got you. Like that kind of thing.
I would say it take you about maybe 20, 25 feet to get there. So you could go 5 feet back if you'd wish.
Then I'd want to take her closer to, I guess, towards this tombstone over here.
Okay.
Because the next idea would be go to there. So I guess
Got
it's get her closer to the building.
Kerrick, can you please make a Constitution saving throw?
Con save is going to be 21.
21. As you pull her away, 5 feet away, the two of you get away. You fall and you're dead. Two of you get away, and right in front of you is a large blue and white spider, and you see its fangs come out, and it takes its reaction to attack you. And you take, what did I just say? 5? I forgot what I rolled already. 5 or 6 points. We'll call it 5 points of poison damage.
Okay.
That is the end of its turn. It is now Kyrielle's turn.
Okay, so I see it now. Then.
Yes, it is now out and about.
Okay.
You said it's how far away from me? Sorry, just before I understand.
So
there's no opportunity reaction from me because
you took Keywynn out of its combat range, so it got an opportunity.
I pulled it back.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. It took an opportunity attack on you and not her.
All good.
And as a point of interest with regards to that, my held action was, well, I guess I said if I saw something. Okay.
You see it now.
Yes. Well, that's not
fire
something that I'd be
away.
able to read, probably, is it?
What are you trying to do?
I was gonna try to jump on it, but that's probably way too far for me to do on a held action.
That's a pretty long jump.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It'd probably be too long for a held action. That'd have to be on my turn.
Yeah. I mean, I let you do something else if you have any ranged.
Yeah, exactly, range.
His held action was to jump something, so I'm gonna say that was
Got it.
nullified by what happened. Yep.
That's fine. Kyrialle.
I'm gonna throw some acid at it. So I need to make a dex save.
Dex save. Oh, that is a 2 plus 2 is 4.
Okay. 4 acid damage.
Okay. Doesn't like that.
I also
Anything
realized I didn't say when Keywynn got attacked, but she did have Sanctuary cast on her, so those attacks should have been at disadvantage.
Oh.
I can roll again. 1
Oh
second.
yeah.
That was higher. So that was a 19 on the second one. Her AC is only a 12, so
Yeah.
and the first roll was a 21. So that was
Well, I guess
21
it's actually
plus
they-
the modifier, so 19 was higher. So yeah. But good catch, because she has Sanctuary until till she does something aggressive, right?
Yes.
Got it.
And actually, I'm like just rereading the spell. It's actually they have to make a Wisdom saving throw to even attack, but that we'll just say it was. Sorry. What is a paladin? How did they
a
work?
natural 17 plus 0.
Yeah. Okay. So they succeed.
Okay. That is good to know, though. I forgot about that already. Okay. Kyrialle. Is there anything else?
I feel like I'm safe distance from it.
Okay.
I'm good.
Eclipse.
So how does jumping work?
Jumping, there's nothing for you to jump down to, but please make an intelligence save for me. Or an intelligence
high is
check,
the roof?
excuse me.
Well, that was a natural 1.
Natural 1.
No.
I mean, it's a long way down. I mean, you're about 40 feet up. If something was closer, you could do a jump thing, but you'd have to try to climb down.
Here's my line of thinking. As a thief, my jump distance is increased by 4 feet if I'm trying to do a long jump. So with that in mind, with my movement, would I be able to make that long of a jump?
I would give it to you if you did a running if you did some sort of like 5 to 10 foot running jump, we could do some sort of athletics check.
Okay, so I'll step back far enough to be able to make this happen. Bonus action dash so that I can make the running jump to try to jump the spider.
So you're going to go back how far? 5, 10, 15?
How big is that roof? 15 feet back to get to the other side of the roof?
I mean, it's the full length. It's like a flat roof on top. So it's
sure. Okay, then yeah, let's say
feet.
Sure. Let's say we go back 15 feet of movement, and then use my bonus action dash to do a running jump from the roof to try to knife the spider.
First, can you please make a Constitution saving throw?
Oh, even though I succeeded. Okay. Natural 20.
Natural 20. You take 4 points of poison damage.
Ouch.
And you have a friend up on the roof with you, who is now revealed.
Oh, goody.
Oh.
So, since the dash has not happened yet...
So yeah, you can completely
I
change
can nix that?
Yeah, you can do whatever you'd like to do.
All right. Thank you. With that being the case, this is going to change a little bit. We're going to go ahead and use that bonus action instead to gulp down one of those handy healing potions he bought earlier.
Okay.
Which is 2d4, right?
Yeah, 2d4 plus 2.
That'll be 8 points. That's feeling much better than he was prior.
Okay.
And, yeah, let's go ahead and take a slashy at the spider.
Go for it. Go for attack.
Slashy. Sorry.
Oh, boy.
That means an entirely different thing, but anyway.
That poison's really gotten to his head because he rolled a 10 on that attack.
Misses.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
I already used my bonus action, so I believe that's all he can do.
Okay. Naphako.
Yes, me.
I'm gonna switch things real quick. But God damn it! All right, I'm gonna do it manual.
And suddenly the perspective changes.
Dun, dun, dun.
I was trying to give you guys a better look. A little closer. All right. Naphako. It's like 95 degrees in this room. All right, Naphako.
All right. How do we want to play this? We need to find out where they're coming from if we want to find out where they took people. But she does run up and take a whack at the spider.
Okay.
Okay. That's a good roll. That is a 21 to hit.
It hits.
Okay. That's 9 bludgeoning damage to the spider.
9 bludgeoning damage. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
That is cool.
And I will end my turn.
Okay, Keywynn.
All right. Does Naphako, if I cast something, is she within a 15-foot cone of me?
What are you trying to do?
Burning hands.
That's
a 15-foot cone directed from me.
You can angle it. You can angle it well enough.
Okay.
Her. Yeah.
I will try to do that.
Okay.
So, gonna cast Burning Hands. I need a dex saving throw as flames start to shoot out from my hands.
That is a natural one.
Ooh.
Real quick, just to make sure that. Oh, what? So your AC is not reading correctly. Because you have leather armor, right? And you have a shield, so your AC should be 13, right? Not 12.
I have my.
Oh, you have a -1 dex bonus. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. Just making sure.
Yeah.
Ouch.
So the damage is going to be 14 fire damage.
14 fire damage. Good.
And if there's anything around that would catch on fire, then that would be a thing.
No. It's all stonework and such.
And I would like to turn invisible until the start of my next turn with my hidden step feature.
Okay.
As my
That's to the beginning of your next turn or your end of your next turn?
the start of my next turn. Or until I attack or take damage.
I'm a Firbolg too, and I always forget. Question. It's just turning invisible, right? You're not jumping into the ethereal plane?
It just says invisible.
Okay.
So I would assume
Because,
not
phase
the ethereal.
spiders, invisible plane. Got it. Okay.
Right.
Got it.
So
Okay,
just
cool.
invisible.
Anything else?
I will back myself into this little corner. Oh, my pointer's not on. Right here.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
It does get an attack of opportunity. Because it just...
Wait,
it just
I
had its
thought
turn.
I pulled her out of that.
But it just had its turn. So now it's its new turn. Does a 11 hit? Oh, we just talked about that. No, it doesn't hit. Okay. I'm not tired. You're tired. Okay, so it does try to come at you after you burned it. Doesn't be able to hit home. It is now... Oh, the red guy's turn. Oh. 17 hit. Eclipse.
That will hit.
Con save for me.
15.
15 succeeds. You take 12 points of poison damage. Ends the... Oh. I'm sorry. I was looking at... There's too many Ks. I was looking at Kerrick, not Keywynn. So Gold hasn't had his turn, but he didn't hit you, so it doesn't matter. It's now Gold's turn. I get it. I got it. And ends the red's turn. Kerrick does a 18 hit.
Does.
Okay, can you please make a con save for me? Ooh.
Oh, I laugh at your concept. 19.
19 succeeds. You take 8 points of poison damage. It is now your turn.
Reeling from that shot, am I actually directly in front or not?
You're right in front of it, yeah.
Okay. So I'm pulling out the maul, or maybe it was already out. I'm swinging the maul, and that is... Oh, God. 15 to hit?
Hits?
Beautiful.
We're not level.
I know.
20 anymore.
I keep thinking I'm like level 20, and it's like, well, there's no way that hits.
Naphako, you also would have had advantage on your attack. It's already been too long.
Oh, fantastic.
For next round.
Oh, for next round. Okay.
Yeah.
So for next round, and this round I do 5, 6, 7, 8 points of damage,
Okay.
and that is my turn. I keep forgetting I'm level 3. This sucks. All right.
Kyrealle.
You're not a god anymore.
Yes, me?
Yes.
Okay. I will come over after seeing my new Firbolg friend, I'm gonna come over here
Okay.
and I will kind of yell at her. I liked that. And then I'm going to do the exact same thing. I will extend my hand, fingers out, and I'm going to burning hands the crap out of the spider as well.
Go for it.
Dex save, please.
Dex save is a 12.
Nope. It's gonna take 11 points of fire damage.
11 points of damage. Okay.
That's how you deal with
Burn, baby,
spiders.
burn.
Soul
it's a blowtorch.
sister.
Yeah.
You watch as that one burns up.
Roasty
Like-
toasty spider.
Yeah, it's
Hey.
burning.
Anything else on your turn?
Do we know that Eclipse is being attacked?
You do not.
No idea.
No idea.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of, I guess, retreat a little bit back right here.
Okay.
If I have yeah, I probably do just a little bit, and then that's it.
Okay.
Just want to be kind of safe from the entrance.
At the end of your turn, the gold spider, the gold face spider dies, but you do see another jolt in the space, and another one appears almost in its place, and takes its
Oh,
shot
great.
at Naphako.
Oh, please do.
Oh boy. Does a 21 hit?
It does hit.
Is there a butt there?
I have poison immunity.
Oh, well, I don't know that.
No, it
Can you
doesn't
please
know
make
that.
a con save for me?
Even though I have poison immunity?
Just do it.
Right. Well,
Oh
that's
my
not
god,
the
I've been
best
doing this all
con save
wrong.
ever
That's so fucked up. Alright, go ahead.
made. I'm gonna use a luck point on this just in case.
Okay,
Oh, that's a much better roll. Okay, that's a 21 con save.
21. Oh, you're fine.
Much better
No,
than the
everybody
5
who's
that
been
I
bitten by a spider should have taken piercing damage too, but I crossed my eyes, so you guys should have taken more damage. So you don't take any poison damage, but you do take 9 points of piercing damage. I'm so frustrated right now.
Everyone
exhaustion?
should be dead already.
Almost.
I could have died. Awesome.
Yeah. That does end the purple's turn. Top of the order, Eclipse.
So, Eclipse wipes a bit of blood from his mouth, spits, and pops open that last healing potion he has, chugs it down as his bonus action,
Go for it.
because he's hurting bad. Which will be, oh thank goodness, +2, right?
Yep.
So 9. Alright. Once again, getting away from death's door.
Okay.
And he is incredibly fed up with this stupid spider. He is going to try and see if he can... I don't know what the mechanic for this would be, but he essentially wants to grapple it by mounting it.
You can try to make a... Just do a grapple check.
Okay. Grapple check is...
23.
What's... Oh, well, I'm probably not going to meet that, but what would my modifier for that be? Just strength?
Just strength, yeah.
I have 14.
14. So you try to get on top of it. It kind of slides away from you. Gets you off of that.
Okay. I probably would not be able to get to the ground using my current movement. Unless there's something for me to, like, grab onto.
Not on
To
this
slow my
side. No,
fall.
there's no trees. It's just a straight shot down.
Even though there's a tree at the back of the building right there?
You could try to go that way, yeah, if you want.
Sure. Let's try to use the tree as a means to slow the fall.
Okay. So first, I'm gonna do a attack of opportunity.
Okay.
No.
It's a 20, isn't it?
Oh, can I use
course
my
it is.
luck? Can I
It's
use
always
my
a
luck
20
for
when
you
he
to
votes.
re-roll?
You can.
Can I use the luck? Yeah, go ahead and do that. Re-roll, please.
That is a 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
It's not a nat 20 at least.
Not
Wait,
a 20.
hold on. Just so I'm clear, Keywynn was able to use a luck point even on his. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, so you as a player can use a luck point to make the DM re-roll. We've been talking about making the rules that like you all can't just keep doing luck points. It's like one shot, so you all have luck points, so nobody else can use a luck point to make me re-roll in this immediate attack, but the next attack you could, in theory.
Interesting. Okay,
Yes.
thank you.
I can also, when people give me luck points, I can do it to you too. It hurts both ways.
Absolutely.
Con save, sir.
Con save. Ooh, that's not so good. That'll be a 10.
Oh, that fails. So first you take 9 points of piercing,
Ouch.
and then you take you take 11 points of poison.
Scream if you're dying.
Scream!
And Eclipse falls unconscious.
No.
You don't hear him scream because if he falls to 0 hit points, he's paralyzed. So Eclipse just falls unconscious, paralyzed. And that ends his turn. Naphako, you have a phase spider in your face. Oh, everyone thinks that I'm picking on Eddie, and it's really not my fault, okay?
It's
Oh,
the
no.
dice
This
pick
was
on
the
Eddie.
dice. This was all the dice.
Oh my god.
The dice pick on Eddie. We all know this.
Yes.
Okay. Naphako.
Alright. Thwack. It's a 9 total.
9 total misses. If you have luck point or inspiration. Since we're
I
getting closer.
think I've only gotten 1 luck point, which I used already.
Got it.
Bonus action. Bonus action. I will put a. No, I'm not gonna do that. Never mind. I'll end my turn there.
Okay. Keywynn.
Eclipse, where are you?
Alright, so I reappear in the corner. Cool. I saw another spire show up, and I'm like, what the? Wish I knew where our furry friend is, but I don't. So, I am going to cast. Ooh, I'm going to cast the Flaming Sphere.
Ooh,
Oh yeah.
I have that mini.
Yes.
Where's it going?
I want it to go. I will use my pointer right here.
Okay.
Awesome. And then as my bonus action, I am going to move it, like ram it into the creature. And
Go
it
for
needs to make a dex saving throw, please.
8.
Yes. So that's a whole 6 fire damage.
6 fire damage. Okay.
And it is a concentration up to a minute, so it's just gonna chill out right
Oh
there.
yeah. As long as you don't get hit too hard. Okay. Sorry, I blurted out laughing just because Ugluk said just like last season never ended in response to Eddie.
Oh, God.
Canon. That being said, it's the red spider's turn that begins to spool Eclipse up in a cocoon and drags him the opposite direction off of the roof.
No!
Oh
Kerrick.
my lord.
You know, if anyone were from Middle Earth in here, I would accuse you of retaliation, but
I didn't even think about that. I didn't think about that. We'll see you guys on Sunday.
Oh.
Not this Sunday. Next Sunday.
As far as I understand now, that spider near me, I should say, has been pulled away from immediate.
The spider that just came out, the first spider you were fighting is dead. This is a new spider, and it's not in combat with you. It's in combat with Naphako.
Awesome.
so you get advantage.
Okay, so just to be clear, that means I can back up and not
Yes.
opportunity. Okay. So I want to use half my movement to move back towards Keywynn. The other half would be to switch to a hand crossbow, and I will begin to fire as I'm moving
Go for it.
back.
I don't charge movement or actions to switch weapons, so you can easily switch weapons and then
Oh,
take a shot.
well, okay, that makes it even easier. I will just move back towards her and begin firing at the spider.
Go for it
And let's see what happens.
with your light crossbow.
That is, yeah, the light crossbow. That is a 16 to hit. Oh, I rolled the wrong thing. Damn it. That's a D8. Oh, let's roll it in Vorpal.
Go for it.
A D8 in Vorpal. Oh, man. Fucking sad. +2 is 4 points of damage. Wow, that really sucks.
Yep, it did. Okay.
God, that's
Level
embarrassing.
3.
So that's pretty much all of my movement and my. Sorry, I meant to be blocking Keywynn so that Keywynn is
got it.
not.
I got it. Yeah, I'll move you around.
susceptible to being-
Kyrealle, it's not your turn.
Okay. I'm going to come back over to where I was since it kind of basically appeared where the other one was.
Got it.
No, not that close. I ain't trying to get up in its business. That's better.
You want the business.
That'll do.
Not
That'll
that
do.
close.
Again, with the hands, and then dex save, please.
She's a wizard. Why would you put her in melee? My goodness.
Natural
She's a
one.
wizard, Harry.
Aw, I'm
Its
so
dex
sorry
saves
for
are
you.
bad.
15 fire damage.
It's looking
God,
rough.
I wish I could do damage.
Fire, that's where it's at.
At the end of your turn is Purple's turn. It's gonna take its swipe on. No,
Oh,
it's
wait,
not.
back me back up over here.
It missed.
Back
It
me
missed you,
back up.
Naphako. It is now top of the order. Eclipse, you want to make a death save for me?
No.
Wah, wah.
No!
We're off to a great start here, folks.
Oh no!
See, you remember when you were poking the DM before we started? I'm kidding.
Mm-hmm.
I don't hold a grudge.
Oh my gosh!
You do, and we know.
Naphako.
Can I see if I have a spidey sense about what's happening?
I would say your like sister
very engaged.
techniques. You know, like you've been with each other for a little while. You've been around Eclipse enough that it's strange that he's not here. So yes, you would be aware of that.
Okay. Of course, I do have a spider in my face, so I don't think I can do anything about that immediately. Ugh. Does a 13 hit?
Just hits.
Oh,
Armor
thank
class
goodness.
is 13.
Nice. That is 12 damage.
12
Burn.
damage.
Nice.
Yes.
Naphako, the choice is yours.
So she has a maul, and she just brings it down straight on top of the head of this spider. And I think it just squishes, crunches and squishes. But she's almost not giving it its full attention. Like, as soon as she sees that she got it, she's like looking around for Eclipse.
Okay. Is this your first kill?
Kill. I guess Probably, yeah. I mean, it's not a person, so
yeah. I just wasn't.
I'm
wasn't
not sure if I've killed animals before or not.
Got
like
it.
I don't know if
Okay.
I've ever gone
But
hunting.
yeah,
It seems
so
unlikely.
very distracted, almost like carelessly, you just swing at this thing and you just hit home because you're channeling some of the inner anger and frustration, wondering where Eclipse is. You know, your only friend until you met these other people. You're very worried that he hasn't shown up. Boom! You smash this spider hard on its head. Still kind of recovering from the fire from the left and from the right, and you just the rest of you just see the head just kind of smash and flop on the ground, and you are all out of combat.
Are we?
Are we though?
Spider.
Or so you think.
Well, you are out of immediate combat.
Oh my god.
Eclipse! Eclipse, where? Why did you?
Exactly.
Like, I assume we would have known he was up on the roof.
Yeah, you knew he was on the roof, and
yeah, that was
been-
the plan, and it was
This
discussed.
is now the third round, so 30 seconds have gone by.
Scaling the wall? No, I don't think I can do that.
For
Yeah.
the,
How do I get to the roof?
Was that
How do I get to the roof?
the stonework
As
on the
this character, I
outside
don't know
on the
how.
outside of the temple is irrigated, so like there's it's
Okay,
not hard
so I'm
to
gonna start
scale
running
it.
up or climbing up that, I should say.
Sure. Can
I
you
would
all,
as well.
for the purpose of this, can you all make a perception or investigation check? Eclipse,
Mhm.
can you make another death save for me?
Yep, I was just gonna ask.
18.
Not a one, not a one. No! Oh my god!
No!
I love that you kept saying
Wow.
not a 1, so of course it gave you a 1.
And it was right on the 20 too. Oh my god.
Can we luck this? Does anybody have luck?
I have a luck
I have
today.
luck.
Eddie has luck.
What are you taking my luck to him?
No, I already used my luck unless I got another one at some
You got
point.
two.
Oh, did I? Did I miss
Yeah.
one?
I have like
Okay.
3 of them. I'll give you one.
That's a time to use
I-
luck.
if I-
You can't give each other luck.
If
Alright.
I have it, if you say I have another one, I'll
You
take
do.
your word on it. All right, let's try it. Okay, it's not a 1.
Hey, you rolled a 12.
That's twice now. That is
my
twice now. I
God.
rolled a 1 on a death save.
I don't know if there's ever been a character death in episode 1.
Right.
What was everyone's check?
If it was going to happen,
what was
I thought you
it?
knew.
A perception?
Perception or investigation, your choice.
I got a 13.
13?
Oh, wait.
I got a 2.
Oh no, you're very distracted.
I thought
18.
15.
like
Okay, so you all
18.
18. You all scatter up there. You're looking around. You see lots of blood on the ground, and you see a very obvious blood trail scaling off of the cathedral, the temple. Kind of goes down to the next section and then gets off the building on the western side. Another inspo and luck to Eclipse. Thank you, Wolf.
Please.
Thanks.
Please.
Thank you.
Yeah.
DM.
Yes.
Now's the
So you've
time
been
to give us luck and inspo.
You've been calling them face fighters.
Face spiders,
I'm
yes.
I'm curious if we would know that. What I would like to know is if I think detect good or evil or divine sense might be able to track them.
Do a nature animal handling check or history check for me. Your choice.
I guess I'll do animal handling since I don't have a mind. Jesus fucking Christ.
You have
Was it a
your
one?
luck point, inspiration.
I have an inspiration, but I mean I rolled a 2 and I have a
Oh,
+0 or -1 depending on which of those I choose, so I don't think it is
Nice
D6
have it
that
out
will
for
save
me.
me.
Keywyn's just gonna follow the blood.
okay.
Okay, I'll just open my divine sense just in case.
Sure. There's nothing on the character sheet that says that it's a evil creature. It says large monstrosity, unaligned. So I would say
Okay.
it wouldn't get pinged on that.
Yeah.
But you scale the rest of the roof. Another sub luck and inspo to Eclipse. And you
Thanks,
begin
everyone.
to scale down on the opposite side. Eclipse. He's making another death save.
Okay.
Come on, nat 20.
And we're re-rolling that.
Close.
It was a fail regardless. So 2 fails.
2 fails, 1 success. You all get to the other side of the temple, climb down. The blood keeps going. You continue to look around. Please do another investigation or perception check.
What was the midnight?
16.
16. Naphako is like really just distracted right now.
She's so distraught.
Eclipse! Eclipse!
16 was the highest?
Yes.
Okay. You do follow the trail. It does go towards what looks to be some small mountains on the side. Also, point of interest, I'm also going to give Eclipse my luck and inspo. Because I'm a subscriber too. Because I subscribe. I drink my own Kool-Aid, ladies and gentlemen. I just realized I'm matching my box too. That's kind of cute. So you continue to follow the trail, Eclipse.
All right. I swear to God, these dice.
Oh my god.
That's 2 5s in a row.
Can I give you my sub?
You technically have one
my
more.
sub points?
I mean,
But I'm a subscriber.
Sorry, I was rolling dice. Anything to help him. I don't know what to do.
I'm a subscriber.
Unless you will allow me to use a second luck, I mean, that's...
You know, our rules on that has been fuzzy. Diane, you're the other DM.
Okay.
April, you're actually going to be another DM on this too.
I think it's up to us then to bring him back.
Do we let players do more than 1 luck point at a time?
When you
I
really
think we've
don't
done
want them to die?
They have it. I would say.
Go for it.
I would say.
You guys are going to change your rules because you're in the middle of the combat.
No, we're not though.
This is true.
Here,
I
over 10, I'll let you do it.
If it was some dude you hated, you'd
The
be
dice
like,
have it
yeah.
out for me, I swear to God.
Okay.
Holy shit,
I
man.
just need to see him and I can heal.
Maybe. Hey, we are
Same.
on top of a monastery, right? Or we were.
I mean,
Maybe
I
he has
have lay on
powers. We don't know
hands.
what he
She
is.
has a healing spell. I
bring
also
it
have
up.
healing spells.
I'm following the blood. That's taking us into the mountains, right? So I am like frantically following blood. Too
Eddie,
much
do you have
blood.
some dice? Do
Wait,
you have some
wait.
physical dice?
Did I say under or over 10?
You said over.
I did say over? Okay. Because the chat was saying under. I'm confusing myself now.
I think they're trying to help out our
I see
friend.
what you're doing. I see what you're doing. So,
And April, I would love to roll a physical die, but that doesn't work for death saves.
Yep.
Oh, that's right.
You do follow the trail of blood that does lead to a small opening, almost like a cave, that the blood has taken it through, where Eclipse's paralyzed body has been drug through. Can all 4 of you make a history, animal handling, or nature check?
Oh, baby.
13 animal handling.
13.
Animal handling. Ooh! 22.
22. Okay.
30-20.
30-20. So the DC
9
is
history.
13. So the 2 of you, Keywynn, because you've dealt with a lot of spiders in the swamps, not quite phase spiders, but spiders in general, large ones or, big ones. Kerrick, you've been around the block for a while. You know that spiders don't allow their victims to die. You know that they paralyze them, they keep them alive because they like eating their meals fresh.
Yep.
But you also know that you don't have much time. So as you all are contemplating this and you are staring at this small hole in the ground, that's what we're gonna call it for tonight.
There it is.
Fucking knew it!
Yep.
Oh my god. Episode
Will
1.
you die?
I was trying to do this like relaxing. What's going on? I don't even know.
The dice had it out for me,
You were
man.
trying to, like, seriously.
really did.
We did everything we could. It's like, everybody stack your luck on Eclipse and those.
I left everybody at like level 3. Let me
No,
give
but
them
like
some fight.
Even when
After-
Solo was trying to throw me a bone, even his dice roll had it out for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all the dice. All the dice.
Yeah.
They
Roll
all
another
had
one
it
just
out
in
for
case.
me.
To roll another one just in case. If we would have let you,
Just for
Yeah.
giggles? All right,
if we
let's
would
see.
have let
Let's
you use
see.
your last one.
Oh, I was gonna say, I swear to God,
there's
that's
the
all right. So that one. All right.
So that would have been 2 successes, 2 fails. Let's do one more, just for giggles. And we're gonna get ready
Alright.
to raid Felicia Day. Actually, she's streaming right now.
Ooh, hey girl,
look at that.
hey.
So
Here we are.
go ahead and spread a lot of Fabled 42 love in Ukodor. Put in a good word for us.
Yeah.
Uh,
Tell Felicia we love her.
Yes, tell Felicia. we love her.
Charlie.
We will see you guys. What
say bye,
what
Felicia.
year is this? Cantor
Till
Chronicles
2020.
on Friday at 5 p.m. Viago has some surprises. Very excited to share this. Saturday morning at 9 a.m. is the next episode of River Break. And we have another Mythical Melee on Monday at 5:30 as well. We have the other... oh, that's right, you're in that. We have the other Quests and Answers, which I have to figure out who I'm bringing in on that. I just remembered. At 4 o'clock on
And we will see
Monday.
you again Wednesday night with Rollout and us.
Big surprise next Wednesday before we start the stream for all these amazing players here. We'll share that live. But without further ado, love you guys so much. Make sure to check out our Patreon. We will see you guys next time.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.